Good evening, everybody.
Hey.
Saturday night. Getting ready to watch some incredible pool. What's up, Seth? Good luck tonight, buddy. Got James Beckmeyer here and myself, Greg Kingsbury at Piazza's.
Yo, yo, yo. Everybody ready for the get down? Donald Parker, indeed.
DP. This is going to be a good match. These boys from Wyoming are no joke, coming down from the north, looking to kick some ass.
And Nebraska.
And yes, and
Kimball, Nebraska. Shout out.
J-Lo and Adam Sisneros. Man, I mean, getting in the ring with those guys, good luck with that.
This is going to be a good one. What up, Gage?
Let's give a shout out to Tony. Thank you for your pool room, sir.
Oh, yeah. Always the best. Best staff, too.
This Titan series, what a great idea. How lucky for all of us to get to watch this tonight.
Hopefully this only grows and they get teams from other areas, other states, other regions of the country that want to come compete.
Yeah, there was 8 teams this time. Let's see what the payout was.
Yeah, if you're a pool fan and you're watching this, share it on your Facebook or YouTube. This is going to be a good match.
Looks like we're getting underway here.
Hope I can keep up.
Adam on the left, Seth on the right. We're going to lag for the break. $5,500 is what these guys are playing for first place, I believe it looks like. $37.50 for second. Ooh, that's as good of a lag. He's inside the rail. How
Wow.
strong? Inside the rail.
You know, if he kicks off that point and scratches, he lost.
Or if it touches that left rail, no good.
Yeah.
Instead-
Pretty good. Tyler, we don't care how many beers deep you are.
Okay, we're playing wood rack. Jonathan is putting his twist on the balls, trying to get ready to make a ball and control that rock, baby.
Oh. Everybody's having fun tonight. It is so cold here, or else I think this bar would have 30, 40 more people in it just to sweat this match.
All right, let's see how this break comes. Boom. Controlled medium pace. Oh, he gets a ball. 2, 3 balls maybe.
Oh, wow. If that 11 ball had finished anywhere else, this would be curtains.
You are what you make.
Yeah. I know. I love that. I love it. The 8 ball's in a little spot, but, you know, with the 13 and, well, he's shooting the 15 now.
He's coming around 3 rails into that red. The 11, boom. There you go. Opens up a
I like
path
that
into the
shot.
side or a little easier access to the top left if they need it.
Yeah. I think he's only got the 12 right here.
So just shape the 11 to the side next.
Or if you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket per se, you shape the 9 and go after breaking out the 8. If you play the 12, then the 11 in the side, you're kind of putting everything on one shot to get to the 8, and that's never a good idea in 8-ball.
Well, where does that 8 even go?
It doesn't go anywhere. That's why it has to be addressed.
Yeah.
And I think if you make the 12 and you can shoot the gap between 13 and 16 and leave an angle on the 9, you can either go forward and move the 1 out of the way, or you can come backward and shoot the 2 into the cluster and leave the 13 where the 12 is. But there's still work to do, is my point. If he can see it right now, maybe that's amazing.
Yeah, that was what you called right there. They left the dock.
And he got unlucky.
13
Maybe
in
the
the
13
side.
passes? Yeah.
But the 8 didn't really go.
Well,
to
at least it has maybe a pocket now. I don't know if it goes past the 1. Let me see if I know how to work this.
There we go.
The 13 does go past the 7.
Does the 8 go by the 1 to the top to the where the cue ball is?
I can't tell that.
It's tough action here. He's going to shoot the 13 now, is my guess.
Oh my gosh, I got the buttons right.
Good job, man. All right, like and share this if you're on Facebook. Let your friends know.
Yeah.
This is some great pool. This is 4 champions, each in their own right, in many different. Ooh, nice. Ooh, close.
Look at this. Look at this.
Closed up the
Now
11 ball,
it
though.
goes.
Look at the 11, though. Got a friend.
Yeah, but if he can see this 12 ball, that's pretty rudimentary to be able to draw off into the short rail and get some action going. Not saying it's a dead nuts breakout, but you can definitely get some action going.
Heinrich looking for some action. Speaking of action,
$100 on Wyoming and Nebraska boys.
so what are they talking about here? They're trying to figure out. It's pretty deep in the pocket. Can we nip the ball and still get over there and knock out?
Yeah, that's
the
what he's
11?
talking about. He's talking about hitting it with pace, with creating deflection, so that he can make sure he gets to that short rail with the right angle.
Well,
I think you needed pace, deflection, and a bit of draw left.
that was a tough spot to be. Now what do you do? Tie up the table because there's nothing. He can see the right edge of the 11 maybe a little bit.
If the 7 goes, hold on. I don't think the 7 goes in the side. I think the 11's in the way.
Well, he's shooting at the 11. He's got a what does he have here? He can nip the 11. And
Yeah.
he's going to try to throw it by
Yeah.
the 3 ball, 1 rail. He's
I
gonna
mean-
load up with inside here, and
Yeah, and try to throw it, spin it.
well, it's tough. I like it might go 2 rails here. Let's see. He's going to have to hit it. I mean, he can't hit it too hard because he's got to throw it. He's got to smooth stroke it. Yes, he did it.
Look at
Good
this shot.
job.
Look
Come
at
on,
this
baby.
shot.
Oh, sick.
Oh, did not get
Oh,
rewarded.
God. Wait, no fire. You got to get shape. I mean, that was a sick bank.
Where's the fire?
right
Hit
here.
it for him.
All right.
Shit. Come on, man.
All right. Quick fire. Quick fire. I mean, he threw this. I mean, gosh, what a great shot.
Jonathan's a great player. He just needs to come with a shot. I mean, it's beginning rack, shaking out the cobwebs, you know.
What do you see here? 1 rail kick?
I mean, he could. I don't see
Kick off the
a
head
finish
rail?
line where he makes it 1 rail.
There it
The
is.
5 is tight. He's going to have to shoot it out and spin it
Oh,
over.
boom.
Yeah.
Foul. I think Derrick and Seth will clean this up right quick. Bing, bang, boom. There's no trouble. Nothing on the rail. You got to manage the 5 ball is probably the biggest trouble.
Yeah, but No, I mean,
It's easy, but I mean that's how easy this is. If your cue
It's-
ball's in the middle, you have 6 shots.
the 5 ball's in a spot where it can be cheated easily to either side of the pocket, and you could leave it for your key ball. You could, there's other balls obviously that are more well equipped, but the 2, the 3, the 1, the 5, you're
I like
this
getting the
is
5.
curtains.
I like getting the
That's
5
what
out
it
of
is. They're getting out here. This is curtains on this game.
Yeah, there's a multitude of ways of getting this done.
Yeah.
Center pocket's a good way to do
Seth's
it.
a good player too. He realized the 1 was maybe in the only precarious spot, and
Well, now middle of the
Yeah.
table. Just get to the middle. Coming around, get to the middle.
yeah, good job leaving his partner options.
So what do you go here? 1, 2, 7, 3, 8? Or are you gonna go like 1, 2?
I mean, I
3,
honestly
7?
think 1, 2, 3, 7, 8.
Yeah. If you get a little short,
It's
yeah,
the path of least resistance, moving the cue ball the dead nuts least amount. And yeah, when the balls are laying like this, it's obviously like, what angle do I like from here?
Yeah. What gets me in the Tom Cruise?
Yeah. Yeah, the Tom Cruise out.
Well, this match, these guys all shoot so good, it's going to come down to breaking.
Yeah, that and maybe a couple of rolls or
Kicks and saves.
maybe one decision in 7 games. It's
There was a good pace to that.
yeah.
They just, but that again, there was no anything to talk about. Hey,
Yeah,
do
there
you
was
like to
nothing
be
to
in the
work
middle
out.
or do you like to be in the middle? What do you like?
There was nothing to work out.
Manny Barros, come on down, bud. I got that $100 for you. Manny beat me on a football bet.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he did. That's why I don't bet on football too often. But
Hey Manny, tell him the juice is running. What's up, Control the Rock?
All right. Let's see where Seth breaks from. Left side, 1 ball off, head string. He looks like he's going head ball. Boom!
Yeah.
Smashes the head ball. Oh, it's
Oh,
looking dry.
man. Oh, wow.
Dry except for Whitey found the
Such a
trick.
good hit too.
Oh man. Well, now it's Adam and J-Lo's turn to see what they have to offer.
So I'm not sure about the rules, but I was watching last night and there was scratches on the break, but players made a stripe or a solid, and then the other team came to the table with ball in hand in the kitchen, and it seemed like they shot at the balls that there were 7 of left. Is it make take even if you scratch?
What do we got here? We got 3. How many stripes you see out there? 7.
There's 7 of each right now.
Well, it's definitely open.
Yeah, I know. But just
I'm not
clarification
sure.
on the rules.
We'll have to ask James. We'll have to ask JB. Multiple JBs in the house tonight.
Yeah, you're talking about Becker.
Yeah, John Becker. Let's see. He's going to be taking stripes. Oh my goodness, folks!
Are you kidding me?
You
Man, that first game kind of got them shook up a bit. Not that I think Adam Sisneros
That
is
shook-
easily
that-
shook. He's
that shook,
very
that
well
shook
seasoned.
me up a little bit. I won't lie. I'm a little on tilt. Okay. The problem here with stripes is the 12 ball and the 8 ball. So
Where's the 12 ball?
right there by the 8.
Oh yeah. Okay, but you can combo the 14 and looks like 13 goes off the rail off the 4. The problem is the 11 ball up by the 7.
That's a problem, and the 1-2 is a problem if you're solids.
Oh yeah.
So there's all kinds of issues here. It'll be good to see how these guys work this out. It
Yeah,
looks-
well, if you watched last night's match, you saw how easily a seasoned player can follow balls in the pocket.
check this out. Off the rail to the left-hand rail, off the 14, you go at the stack. You see that?
Yeah.
Maybe you free, but if you're going for stripes, that could be a play.
Yeah. I think, yeah, the 8 ball is also an issue if you take solids. It's an issue even if you don't.
He's going straight at the ball. He's going to go back up table. Looks off the 8 into the 4.
And scratch.
Oh, wow.
No, wow. Okay. He can cut this 12.
Good old Dave Billings.
He can cut this 12 and hopefully not scratch off the 3.
R.I.P. Dave Billings. But he used to say when you break out balls, 4 things can happen, and 3 of them are bad.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, now stripes advantage. The 13's a little issue. It goes up to the top right. And the cue ball is not in an ideal position right now.
Ooh. I don't know if he can make that.
This combo? Hit the overhead view, James. Let's take a look from God's point of view. Let's see that. That's pretty natural. He's going to draw it around the 7.
It's tight,
2
though.
rails at the 10 ball.
I'm surprised they're not calling a rough.
Yeah, let's watch this. This is a great view. Look at this. Oh, overcuts it.
They're not going to call a rough. He missed it.
Wide open 7. Now the 5 ball's a problem. Okay. So now if you're solid,
You might have the angle to make the 7 draw straight back into the 5 and hopefully bank it off the rail and get a shot at it right now.
which would be optimal if possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like you could increase that angle a little by shooting off the 15.
I don't even know if you need to. I mean,
maybe you do. Maybe let's.
Oh, you see, he's got a little angle there.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Oh, straight. The 5 is still.
Okay, so he can use the 3 as well. I didn't even notice the 3 sitting there. Like, he can gain an angle on the 3 to go into the 5, but, I mean, honestly, I would use the 1 right now or the 2. The 1's more optimal because you can get a better angle
I like what Jonathan,
and draw out.
Jonathan suggesting to shape up the 6 in the side to go up at. Oh, Adam didn't like it. So he's going to follow the 1 and try to get an angle with the 6 to get up to handle the 5. I mean, I don't like to procrastinate that problem ball too
No,
long.
I don't either. It means you're depending on playing perfect shape to get the right angle on every ball.
Okay, now he's got the angle he needs. They got to go.
See,
at it
that's
now.
why I was like, you should use the 1 right now and go after it, and then you have that ball straight in if you don't get it broke
a
out.
duck in the way.
Yeah, insurance ball.
Well, because the 6 is tied up and the 4 is slim.
Oh.
Okay, bing, got to make it. Oh,
Is that not the right button?
What are you looking for?
The score.
There you go. You got
There we go.
it. Yeah.
I got you guys. Sorry. We're good at commenting on pool, but the rest, I don't know.
He's
about.
going to get on the 6 here or the 4, whichever Adam likes.
Yeah, you have to shoot the 6 from here.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
The 4, though, you could shoot the 4 and get a little better position on the 6 to make your shape on the 8 a little more natural. If you shoot that 6, you got to shoot it with the inside and get back across the middle to shoot the 4 next and come 3 rails
I
out.
like either one, but honestly, I always question, am I going to get better on this ball? Am I guaranteed to get better on this ball? If not, then
might
I
get
should
worse.
shoot it right now.
Yeah, if you got worse, you would not be. You can't get much worse, though. You just get further to the rail, would be almost the same shot. You could get a lot better.
Have you seen me shoot?
Yeah, you shoot great, man.
Well, I'm just saying, I've done some crazy stuff.
I've seen these guys shoot, and they play. Well, Adam's having the same thoughts, right? Okay, it looks like he's gonna.
See?
He's got to get over by the dot. Is
Pro
what he's
move.
thinking.
He's just getting across.
Get to the spot or come out and back. Slow roll to the
Boom.
spot.
3 rails around, you're
Yeah,
set. Or 2 rails draw, 1 rail draw, 2 rails draw, whatever he likes. I like going 3 rails around. It's just natural. It's thin enough that you can get a lot of carry on the ball, but he likes that shot. And
That's pretty good.
yeah,
Adams should have this every day of the week.
thanks, Richie. Miss you, bro.
Center pocket. All right.
Boom.
One
All
more.
right. I'm on the score. Thanks for reminding us.
Richie Chan, what up, my brother? Is this so? Is it winter break? It's
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's
Yeah.
the way pool should be. Thank you. I'm a big fan of that.
I almost don't know who to root for. Like,
I'm rooting for whoever's at the table.
yeah, you want a good match. I'm rooting for the underdog always because I want to see it go hill. But man, I've played on so many teams with Adam. I played on so many teams with Jonathan and Derrick. Even one of the funnest teams I ever played on was in like the Rocky Mountain Regional with Derrick Pacheco and
All right,
Tanner Pruitt and Adam King.
Let's see here. Is he second ball breaking? He looks like he hits with high and inside, a little middle and inside. It looks like second ball, boom. He hit high
Yeah.
on the second ball too.
Yeah, he's playing like a half a tip of draw and
2,
outside.
4. He made a stripe.
He's just trying to get off the rail back to the middle of the table.
Okay, so Adam's gonna have to shoot at stripes. He's gonna be playing the 13. No other choice.
3, 6.
What do you shoot? Shape
5,
you
6,
come
7.
across and shape the 14, the 15, or the 11. That's what I see. I just draw it straight across towards the 5 ball, but towards the 15
Yeah, I
ball.
say you shoot the gap between the 11 and the other lower
10?
stripe and come back out.
Yeah, right there where Johnny's saying. That's where I'm saying, to try to get on that 14 because it's the first real problem ball. And use the 15
think
as your backup.
It might go in both corner pockets.
Ooh, it might go by that 4. It's tough to see.
Or the 2.
The reason I say get on the 14 now is because the angle's natural to it. And if you don't get it, you have the
Yeah.
11, 10, or the 15.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is just,
and you want to be shooting that 50 in the side on the 11 ball side so that you're not pushing it into the 2.
so you might, does he shoot the 15 to get better on the 14, or does he go shoot the 14, come one rail back to the middle?
I like that. But maybe he's looking at shooting the 15 right now, drawing back a couple inches, which, man, it seems like that's kind of taken a little bit more risk than necessary.
Well, if you're gonna
You can shoot the 14, get to the rail between the 4 and 5, and come right back where he's at, then money.
Yeah. Or how about, what if you shoot the 15 and you barely come off the rail to the end of the 11 and just nudge it?
Yeah, I mean, that's great too. I mean, he's not going to have a bad angle if he. Okay, where the 15 is sitting, he can thin it. Like thin it on the right side and catch the back edge of the 11, stop right there and push the 11 down
Just
towards that pocket.
Right.
And have the 14 straight in and a lot of easy balls to shoot, at least 2.
This is the way. Just shoot
I
it,
know.
stun it off the
I know.
rail, kill it back to the middle. Yeah, thank
That
you.
was my point the
Oh,
whole
baby,
time.
easy sledgehammer. Okay, there we go. Well, now Adam's going to need to come off. Is he come off the rail or is he going to stun back?
Well, this is sitting natural with the angle he needs to, like, draw across by the one for the 10 ball, I think it is. I'm not exactly sure, but he wants to, like, yeah, that's good. Now he can just stun out, and he's golden.
Do you want to get just inside of the 1 ball here? And go, baby. Oh, no.
Now it got interesting.
If you're feeling it, you just rifle,
I don't-
fire, bank the 10
I don't
ball
know
one
about
rail.
that.
Bam!
I think he overcuts it, but makes it with inside, bumps the 9 to the rail, thinner than hitting it full, and still has a shot in the upper right.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, what do I know? But
Well, that's definitely the natural, pretty simple. If you try to draw it, it's hard to hold, and you got to get it drawing and not scratch.
I mean, I'd love to see that shot.
I'd love to see him just bank it and, like, turn to the crowd and ride the pony on out. Oh, there's your shot, James, and he's perfect. He's a little straight. Overhead view, please, if you can, sir. Let's see how straight this is. He's going to draw it back and out. Yeah. Oh, stun. It wasn't as straight as we thought.
Good shot.
Keeping it simple and clean. That's the way of the champion. That's very nice.
Good shot. Good out.
All right, was that a break and run? Let's have some fire for the break
I think
and run.
so. I think so.
First blood. It would be nice to just see a break and run fest. A 3-pack here, a 4-pack there, 2-pack here. That's what we want. Let's go. Every mistake should cost you. At this level, you make an error, you should lose. Just sit on
Well, and not only that, like we saw last night a couple of times where, an event happened that turned over control of the table, a ball in hand, a scratch on the break, and instead of going up 4 games, like Tony and Benny tied it up or got within 1, and it cost them like 3 games, or it was a 4-game swing.
Okay, inside English, high on the second ball, makes a stripe.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,
He
there's
stripes
stripes.
again. He's got a shot on the 10. Tough cut.
Yeah.
Gonna break it out into the 12 ball up by the side and shape the 13. That's I guess maybe
I don't know.
high complexity.
You might just want to play for a bank on that ball because you're going to be pushing it up into the 5-1.
Maybe. If depending on you're right.
Yeah, if you can hit
maybe.
it full and bank it out somewhere, or hit it thin and make it available to the side. Yeah.
Well, that would be. I mean, all of that's difficult. This shot.
Oh yeah.
This shot in itself is not easy.
The
So-
make it take it like changes everything, because sometimes you got to go with a tough shot.
So if you cut the 10, you give it a little left. If you miss the 12 on the way by, you shape the 13 either way. Or if you hit it, you could have the 15 next. Or does the 13 go by the 4, James? Can you hit that overhead?
I think it does, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So what about this shot? You hit the 15 and then run into the ball frozen to the top rail.
You hit the 15 right now?
Yeah, like you just play safe.
Oh, you
They're solid, your stripes. Hook them behind, what is it, the 12, the 10, the 14, the ball up at the top of the table that's off the rail. I mean, the 8 doubles up, the 1, 5, 7, and you close off the 3 and 4. You
I
just
would
give
bet-
them a look at the 6,
I
and
would
that
bet a lot of
ultimately
money.
helps you.
No safe here. 13 in the side? No. I think he's going at the 10, and he's trying to shape the 13. That's what I'm calling. And if he bumps the 12, so be it. No, he played the safe like you said. He's going to try to freeze on the 6. Oh, he just sold out.
Yeah, it was. I think
Boo
like,
to
he
the-
might have
boo to
missed.
that.
He might have missed the look.
Fuck that. The offense and this is words of Tony Piazza right here. When the safe and the offense are equally difficult,
Go for the offense. Yeah.
fucking right, go for the offense. Bummer on. I mean, if he froze him on against the 6,
No,
brilliant.
I
brilliant.
always believe in live by the sword, die by the sword, but I saw a shot there. He could have shot that 15 and covered everything except for the 6, and now he's given up a combo at their toughest. Well, he almost got a real good.
That's it.
That 4 is going to get moved now off the 1.
He's gonna shape the 4 to the low right next, right?
Either that or he's just going to go into it and leave the 7.
I bet he plays this with inside and shapes the 4 to the bottom right.
If it goes.
We're gonna find. Oh, he played it to go.
Well, yeah, it obviously goes.
So they're playing the 6 as the out ball here. It seems
Oh,
like.
yeah.
I mean, right now the way you're gonna go 7 next, then you 3 in the 7 3.
You're good. Maybe.
Well, I mean, you gotta
He
go.
probably got a little bit straighter than he wanted to here.
He's looking at playing the 3 in the top left. If he goes forward on the 7, if he kind of stuns it, he could have the 3 in the side, but it's still like a half 3/4 pocket, half pocket.
Oh no, the 3 in the top left. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at.
That shot's definitely there.
But it's almost available to just to stop stun the 3 in the side, and then you could either shape the 2 or the 6 next.
Yeah, no, I like that too. I like that too.
He's gonna
Honestly,
he's
I
going
like
forward.
7, then 3 in the side with that angle, and then come back across for the 6.
He's playing shape for the 6 next, is my guess. But that if it looks like he's playing the tangent line, might roll him up on that 8. This isn't. I mean, he can definitely execute this, but that's not.
There's a no man land here that you don't want to end up between the 8 and the 12 where you don't have anything.
So buckle down and in the side. Look at this.
I like that.
Off the tit. Shape off the tit.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So he's going to go 2 ball and then play back to the middle just inside of that 8 ball, right?
Yeah.
But does he go low right or do you go low left and come around? What do you like?
Do you want to be a hero and play the 6?
It depends on how you're feeling. You can just go back
and forth. Because the 2's
yeah.
better cue ball for the 8. You got more distance from the rail. You can manipulate the cue ball more.
He's going low left. He's going to play 1 rail and back out.
I like it. Look at this shot.
Overspun it.
No, he's good.
Derrick can make this, but that isn't you wouldn't
it's
be like.
It's thinner than he wanted.
Hey, where do you want it?
But he got his partner a pretty good look.
Derrick's going to cut this in all day, and the cue ball just goes back and forth. He's got a shot wherever it ends up.
Yeah. So maybe like 1, 2, 3 rails back over to where he's standing.
1 off. Oh, man, if that could have got.
Yeah.
Yeah, good enough. Not easy flowing, but these kind of shots help you get into the rhythm to where the pocket starts to look big.
He's not proud of where he left that, but his partner can make a cut shot.
Yes.
Dead center.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly. All right. 22. 2 to 2. All right. Jeremy Harnish, what's up, bud? Long time no see. All right. Let's see what break have we seen Derrick break yet? I don't think so. We've seen J-Lo break and we've seen Seth break. I don't think we've seen Derrick break yet. Oh, look at his racking. He's got all the solids to the left, all the stripes on the right. Let's see what happens here. You want to give yourself, if your break often makes 2 balls on your break, you definitely want to separate those denominations so that you don't get stuck playing one or the other. You want options. Let's see how this works. He's got a solid down, and he's got 2 solids down. And
he's got a shot on the solid.
And they're solids. It's a good thing. Man, that was a nice break. So
yeah.
Derrick, I was noticing the rack, and I didn't pay attention. I think
a Corey Duel special.
He broke from the right side, or from his left, but from our view, he broke from the right. That was the best break of the night, so far, from what I've seen.
Wow, this is a great opening shot, too. That's going to get them right in line to
shoot the 2 ball.
Yeah. Well, 2, 4, 6, 1, out.
Yeah, and that 1's a good place because it's easy to get back to the middle.
Yeah, and there's nothing impeding him from shooting the 2, going off the rail, and he's going to be able to have a perfect bridge to just draw back to the middle of the table.
This is the out shot, basically, in my eyes, because he's got to get the right angle on this 4 to get
as long as he gets.
He gets the 6 now. He's going 6 now. That works.
Oh, okay. No, I like that too.
And now the 4 is the out ball.
Yeah.
This is.
I like that too.
Is he going to spin underneath, or is he just going to stun it back and leave a lot of angle on the 1?
I don't know. He probably didn't want to get him that much angle.
If he can get back to where the 6 is now, it's a pretty natural shape shot to get on the 4. Just a simple low and a little bit of left and just make speed, and the cue ball comes right at the 4 ball off the 1. Well, let's see what he does. Looks like he's playing inside. He might be going underneath. He's going underneath. Yeah. Oh, too fast. Wee, damn it. Now you shoot the 4.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's kind of a weird spot to be in right here.
if you cut it, the 1 ball, it's hard.
I mean, you're sending that cue ball.
You got to come up in between the 10 and the 12 and then fly into the 15, 11.
I mean, if he wasn't jacked up over the 1, he probably would shoot the 4 ball. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and just shape
but it
the
just
1.
makes it that much harder. Like, you're willing to deal with whatever shape you get on the 1 if you're able to draw back from the 4. But from where he's at, like, he's probably thinking, I'm going to hit this with a bunch of left and hopefully play into the 4 ball.
He's playing a hair top and a hair left. 8 ball rolling. Easy,
he missed everything.
He messed up and got the 8 ball rolling. The 1 is in good defensive position. The 9 and the 10 are nothing real easy.
I kind of like shooting the 15-1 combo and rolling up behind the 11 here.
Yes, all day long. That is absolutely the shot.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna really try to get out with here?
Whether you hook him on the 4 or not, you solved the major problem, and the 4 is still cornhole.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's doing. Oh,
Either-
he might have left a shot. Let's look. Oh. Ooh, the 4 might go by the 9.
It might go off the 9 by the 8. All right, everybody, we're back. Just had a little bit of technical error. All right, Seth, yeah, see, that tangent line for the 4 ball off the 9, it could really go by, right by the 8. And even if it doesn't make it, it could claim that pocket, which creates some trouble for the stripes. Let's see how Seth, he's going to hit this with a lot of draw. He's going to hit it pretty firm. Look, it's going right at it. Oh, it bounced out. Okay, so stripes should be able to have their way, and the only thing you're thinking about now really is how do I manage this 10 ball? Probably going to shoot the 15 first, maybe shape either the 14, 11, or the 9, or the 12. You might even try to swing in for shape on the 10 next, or getting shape on the 12 next to gain your shape on the 10, but without a doubt, getting shape on this 10 ball is paramount. Here he comes around. I think he's shaping the 13 there. And maybe we'll see what Jonathan does. Sets him up for the 12, pretty natural. Oh, he's playing for the 9. All right, they're going to save the 9. They're going to save the 10 and 12 for later. You got to shoot the 9 now because now you have the 9s blocking the 11. And so this rack could get funky in a hurry here, you know. Now they're talking about that 9 and the 10.
Okay.
Welcome back, Mr. JB.
I spilled my ice.
Well, these guys better get out here. They're spilling their ice too.
Yeah.
It's that the 12-10. I mean, you have to take care of this 10 ball, and so there's
no way they don't get out right here.
I'd like to agree with you. I really believe in that too.
You shoot the 12 right now, and
but then you have
and then
9,
shoot the 10,
problem.
and you go up and down, and you leave whatever angle on the 14, and it's gonna lead you to the promised land.
He's gonna 3-rail at the 12. You know, he's gonna play low right, so he's shaping the 12 next. Yeah, I mean you have to. That's perfect angle. He's just gonna make the 12, get a little angle on the 10, and it should be pretty simple from there.
Yeah, you follow up on the 11, you leave an angle on the 14, you're sitting pretty. You're sitting in tall cotton.
Adam plays a a steady, methodical game.
Yeah, he does.
Real clean, consistent. Kind of big table-esque almost, I'd say.
He does a lot of work on the big tables.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Well, and his angle there, like, from
He
14 to 8
rushed it.
transition
He
isn't
rushed it.
ideal there.
He rushed
Well, this is, I mean, there's nothing to say here. That was a gift. That was unfortunate. No one likes to see that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like seeing a rare bird. You don't see champions just dog it right there. all that
A
much.
rare bird. You're a rare bird.
Hey, thank you. Well,
No, Jonathan would tell you he rushed that. He's usually so consistent and so focused. And he looked, oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. Unexpected. Not the easiest shot, obviously. But, yeah. It happens. There's a lot of money up for stakes and, you know. A lot of pressure people put on themselves, and
okay, just a little bit of inside and float to the middle. Just make the friggin' ball. Or he's going to play outside and come around, it looks like. Oh, just soft.
yeah,
into the
he was
middle.
in full routine that time.
Yeah, slow it down a bit. You know, it gets to a point sometimes when you play that you think you just take shots for granted. You're like,
Yeah.
I play good, and the pocket's over there, and
You just start coasting.
yeah, and then the table reminds you, go to work, bud, because
For some people, that's good, though, when you start coasting and not overthinking. You get in your own rhythm. And some people are rhythm players like that. You saw last night. Benny's a real quick shooter. He gets down and he's in form and he's got a good stroke and
Tony's
he does it.
Tony's a long worker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, I feel like maybe that was a disadvantage to Benny kind of getting out of his routine of getting in fluidity and not thinking so much, just doing.
Well, whether you work or you play quick, you got to aim.
Yeah.
Jonathan forgot to aim. He played quick and he felt good, but he forgot to tone in.
Yeah,
Tone lock, baby.
He's a real focused player too. I'm sure he'd tell you like he got out of focus right there.
Yeah, he just shot at the ball.
So what
at
do we
the
got
pocket
here?
without
3,
aiming.
6. Oh, so they can shoot stripes. They're out. I mean, you
The 11
stop.
ball.
You shoot this 12 in the corner and gain the angle. You shoot the stripe next to it, swing across for the 13, and then you have the 9 to shape up the 11 inside.
And that's your out ball for the 8.
Or maybe he's removing the 9 right now so that they can get back to shoot
short
the
rail-
11
to short
in
rail in
that
that
same
pocket.
pocket. But I don't see anything wrong with shooting the 11 in the side with where the 8's at.
How about if you 14 in the side and play the cue ball in between the 9, 11, and then you have either the 9 or the 11?
Yeah, I don't mind that either.
Well, because the 13 needs attention too, but it's a little more. It's pretty accessible.
They can get on 13 right now.
They could.
Just shoot this 12 in the bottom right and slide across, and you've got options. And yeah,
Getting on that 11 is not easy though, because you got to get pretty good on that 9 ball, where you can either hit it soft enough to hold it down there, or you have a flat enough angle to stop. But I mean, you got to get good on that 9.
yeah.
to
But
do
what
that.
I'm saying is, you shoot this 12 in the bottom right, slide across, then you have the 13 in the bottom right, and then you can shoot the 14 down in the corner of the side. You can play the 9 from there. Whatever allows you to get down to that bottom rail and be able to play the 11.
Because that's pretty much the out.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking junk.
No, that's
No, the 11 goes. I mean,
the 11 is the
it goes in the
crucial
side.
ball here. I'm trying to get on the 11 right now if I can, but nope, they're going
Maybe
13 ball.
Yeah.
Or he shoots the 9 and rolls and lets it release at the 11. That's risky.
I think he can get to the side rail here and spin back for the 9 and shape up the 11 and leave the 12 for maybe an insurance ball to roll up, play the 8 in the side or something like
He's
that.
playing the 9 ball next, or short rail on the 10.
Oh, man.
I mean, if that was planned, that was absolutely brilliant. But I think that was maybe a little.
I think he can stun run down on the left side of the 11 and
Yeah.
maybe get a shot at it right here, but leave the 9 just in case.
Yeah, that was it's too soft. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's where they were a few minutes ago. Okay, so now he's got the 9. This is what I was talking about. You didn't get flat, so now he's got to be able to hold this ball while he cuts it. If anyone can do it, Adam can. I mean, but this takes you got to. If you overcut this, the cue ball's going to go fast.
You got to put some right on it so that you can hit the 9 as thick as humanly possible.
And hit it slow, though.
Yeah. You want to hold for the 11, like where he's pointing so that you can at least draw out and get a little bit better on the 8.
You're right. So you got to get more to the 5 side of the 11, right, than the 9 side, so you can cut the 11 in and shape the 8.
Yeah. But you don't need much. Obviously, you could stop on the 11 and still cut the 8 in.
So you're talking what? Just middle, the hair of right, and then it's just real soft. Oh, he hit it hard. He's going into it. And,
he's not going to like that.
Well, do you remember remember in the Dave Billings, R.I.P., great teacher, if anyone knew him, Mr. Dave Billings. When you run into balls, 4 things can happen. 3 of them are bad.
That's funny. Yeah, I met Dave Billings playing at Brooklands Billiards, which was the old McChesney's off of like 55th and Wadsworth. Is that where it was at?
Yeah.
And I think I met you there.
That's where I met you too, yeah.
Either that or at like
give him some. Did he call that?
Gosh.
That was sick. Oh, give me some.
Are you kidding me?
Give us the overhead. Is he hooked? Please don't be. I mean, that was.
He's not hooked.
Oh, wide open.
It's, it's a tester, but.
On the rail.
This is Adam Sisneros we're talking about.
Let's see.
And his partner just made that, so. If he's making the O face, this is going in. He wasn't making the O face.
Hey, man, that was a tough shot. That was tough action. What do these solids have now? He's going to combo the 6-1. I don't know.
Might be able to make it. I don't know.
I don't think he likes it. He's going to end up shooting like the 3.
He can always play safe and stick him on the back of the 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, clean. Great shot there.
That was a good 2-way shot.
These guys are out now. This, again, Plinko, just a little bit of connect the dots and don't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
They're going to handle all these balls that are in the way of each other.
Right between the 4-7. Oh, you went that way. Yeah.
You got the 2 ball now. Now it just becomes an exercise of get to the middle of the table.
He wants to leave the 7 so they can go one side to the other. There you go. And the 5 or the 3 lead to the 8 ball.
Have we seen a well-executed intentional safe yet?
I don't know about well-executed. We've seen some attempts.
Okay, so any successful safes that you can remember?
Not really. I mean, closest thing to it probably was Seth shooting through that half pocket just now, knowing that he'd leave him behind those 2 balls. So, yeah, not really.
But we have seen some break and run action, which is great. But that's what we want to see. We want to see break and run or a safe. Those are pretty much, or run to a safe.
Heine wants action. I don't know if anybody wants to give him any, but Heine wants action. 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 And don't honk at him if he's sitting there at a green light.
Okay, let's see where Derrick breaks from. Look at that rack, guys. See the denominations are split. He's breaking off the first row just inside the first diamond there. That's kind of the 10 ball spot for bar table. Head ball break. Well, that was a good cue ball. Kind of got a weird kick, but look at these stripes. Look at them, and look at the solids.
Yeah.
So the side.
Corey Dole break.
So he broke the side that he broke from, collected all the balls, and the other side exploded open.
I like this. They're out.
Is this a new?
Derrick is from Barb. Derrick is from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Seth lives in Kimball, Nebraska. I don't know if that's where he's from, but that's where he lives.
What up, Pope?
What up, Pope?
Is he gonna cut this one in? It's a big pocket.
I don't know about that.
You could just thin the 3 and short rail the one to the top left.
Honestly, if he can make the 6 right now, I think that's the shot.
6-4.
Yeah,
7-1-3.
6-4, 7-1-3, or 7-3-1, or
I'm trying to shape the one right
what
now.
I like right now is thinning the shit out of this 3,
with inside,
but making it
yeah, and shape
going
the one.
into the 14 full, and you're straight in on the 1.
Oh, really? You don't think you can cut that 3 and just miss the 14 coming to short
Maybe,
rail?
but from right there, I mean, you have a stop ball, and
He's playing around to the middle.
oh wow,
Oh, he's gonna
Yeah.
get pretty good. Oh,
pretty good on what?
No, I thought he was gonna hit in the face. Oh, he don't like that.
No, this ain't bad. I think he can make this and run into the 11,
Yeah,
or
but
maybe not even.
I'm surprised he doesn't just back cut the 7 here. Then you could shape the 1 up. I guess he wants to manage this end of the table at once. I don't like flying into the opponent's screwed up nonsense. And
Yeah, that's what can happen. He might have got away with it. I think he got away with it.
looks like it. Yeah, Derrick's looking at. He's doing his work. So this is what's called work. Anyone out there who might not know, lots of people do, but he saw what the shot had to offer. He went to see where he needed to go, and now he's back engaging into the shot.
And that's not bad, but maybe a little bit more angle than he wanted to if he's expecting to fall on a shot on the 1 and the top left. Oh, that's good. That's a good shot from Seth. He used the inside of the pocket there to hold the angle to where he could follow down and give Derrick a good shot.
Let's see if J-Lo and Adam start to incorporate. I mean, if using pattern racking is allowed, why not use it?
Yeah.
Please use it.
Well,
But that's not the Corey dual rack unless
No.
But that is. I mean, let's see what he does this time.
And I coincidentally have played Corey Dole in a tournament, and he did his
Pattern rack.
5 solids up front, then a full row of stripes, and all of that jazz. And I was like, "That's pattern racking," and he said, "How is it pattern racking? This is our first game." And I said, "Fair enough." Then the next game.
Hey, wait! He changed
Then the
solids.
next game-
Solids are on the left this time. He
Then
changed it.
Then the next game, he put all the solids where the stripes were, the stripes where the solids were. I was like, "Bro."
Exactly
And he
this.
was like, "This is the first time I've ever racked like this whole set. How is it pattern racking?"
He's right.
And I'm like, "Oh, man." That was a 4 Bears Cash Classic.
What do we got here? 2. He's taking this.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, that is great.
I called the tournament director over, and he was like, "He's got a point." I mean, but he got me, hill.
Okay, he's going with the 6 ball. And maybe towards the, he went 5 ball, looked like 6. Yeah, now you're going to shape the 7 next, maybe in the same pocket, or maybe he can hold it. Seth is lefty, so this is, let's see how the stretch is for him here. This is a kind of a touchy shot, whether you hit the rail or the ball first, you know, are you coming around, are you trying to hold it? And he's trying to hold it in the same pocket. Pretty good, I think.
That's a good shot. I mean, a little bit hampered jacking up over that ball, but you got the right side of the ball and a lot of space to get through the 13, 14 and hold some kind of shape.
You just coming through the alley towards the 8 ball here?
I don't think so. I think you're playing it outside and going 2 rails, missing the 13.
I mean, you could play this a variety of ways. Inside, outside, top, draw.
It's just
slide.
natural, you know. We as pool players like using those 2 rails out of the corner shapes.
I'm playing it at the 8 ball. If it's from this view, I just cut that in with some top and a little hair of left and come through the alley towards the 8.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what he's looking at.
Yeah,
but
it might be
I like going 2 rails here just because
in between the 13 and 15.
Yeah, we play that shot so often. I mean, it's like probably 70% of shape shots have that element of it in the shape shot. You know what I mean. But in all honesty, he could probably draw off 1 rail and shoot the gap between 13 and 15 also. But he's just going to be guaranteed to be leaving him a lot of angle.
I don't like playing at the backside of the 15. But let's see what he does. He's jacked up. He's playing, I think, seems like playing towards the 8 ball's the way. Let's see what he does. Yep, just like that. Because if you clip the 8, you make it easier.
So we missed the score. 4-3 Seth.
Thank you for the commentary on the right score, guys. He's going to stun this back. Oh, got a little aggressive. It's easy to do. Your adrenaline's pumping. Oh, the dot rolled him to the right a little there. Did you see that? Got a little dot love.
This ball is cuttable into the side. Don't know if he'll shoot it, but
And it won't scratch because you got to hit it thin enough.
I mean, there's always a scratch when you're launching the cue ball with this speed.
Well, but not at the top right. If anything, you're worried about scratching bottom right, aren't you?
Sure.
But just make the shot. That's all you give a crap about here.
Yeah.
Make the shot with thin, maybe a hair of, ooh, man,
He's trying
whatever
to
he's
bank
comfortable with. Is he going to the bank?
Did he call a bank? Back in the bottom left?
They're thinking about it.
Yeah, he called that, and Seth ran up to the table. Not that that's a bad shot, but that ball on the rail plays so big.
So they're banking it to the top right, or is he cutting it to the side? What other shots are there?
I don't know. I'm watching the same game you are.
Yeah, see, that's the line to bank to the top right. Adam hit a shot real similar to this earlier, right, where he cut it and then threw it in.
Yeah.
This cue ball, though, this is on the double kiss path.
Yeah. You can get out of that. There's enough table space. For those watching who want to learn how to tell if something is going to kiss or not, typically speaking, if the cue ball and your object ball are lined up straight at the corner pocket, and you're trying to bank it to the other pocket, there's a kiss.
Oh, how do you like it? Fire the man. Fire in the house. That was disgusting, folks.
That was ridiculous.
That was disgusting.
Good thing Seth stopped him there. Well, I don't know if he stopped him or not.
Let's put the fire back on.
Okay. You do it up.
Ooh.
Somebody said 3 reel it.
The 9 was in the way to come around, I think, on the 3 railer. Looked at that too. But 1 rail in the heart.
Cut in the side all day.
It's pretty sick. All right, check out this rack, everybody, where it's allowed. That's the new rack, obviously.
Nothing like saving your 720 partner.
Okay, so watch these. The stripes are going to explode open, and the solids are going to kind of congregate on the left. Do you see that? Look at all the stripes kind of blowed out. Well, that one they spread a little more
Yeah.
even. I think when he hits
He
it
got a
right,
little bit more play.
yeah. Then they all kind of.
He got a lot more play with that break. You know, coincidentally, the Corey dual pattern rack that I fell victim to and so many other people, he hits the second ball.
Yeah.
He does it with a second ball break, and it's a real mild speed. And
All the one denomination sticks together, and the rest
yeah,
just go to all the open
the
parts of the
stripes
table.
sit in like a 2-foot wide diameter circle, and all the solids are wide open, or vice versa.
It's demoralizing to the opponent when you can pull it off, right?
Yeah.
They cry, even though they could do it themselves. What do you do here? Carry him in the 6. Yeah, now they're feeling them. So he's like, we got to get going. Here we go, baby. Boom. Problem solved. Let's run out.
Set up. There you go. It goes.
That's what he said there. We're running out. Enough of this shit. Let's go.
3.
The 7 goes by the 5. You shape the 7 or the 2 next. Maybe get on the 5. Let's see this angle. And he's shaping the 7 goes.
7 goes for sure.
Then you go 7, 2, 5.
Or you could just
1.
go 2. 2, 7.
Yeah, the 7's pretty
5,
open.
3, 1.
So what are you trying to get on here? You want to get an angle to shoot the 1 and break the 3, or are you trying to just?
I don't know. It depends on how you're feeling. He's probably going to shoot the 2 and leave the 7.
You don't think about shooting the 2 and shaping the 3 right now, then coming back for the
No,
7?
it's too tight. If it goes by the 10,
Oh, I
then you
shoot
want to
the
use
3.
the 5. You want to use the 5 to get on the 3.
Short rail.
Make sure you get a good angle to go into the 8. And
Well, you're just kind of
Curtains.
pushing the pile of shit up the hill a little bit. I mean, the
Well,
1
the
is tough
7
too.
the 7 goes by the 10. Or the 3 goes by the 10 pretty easily.
On a
And you have
valley.
the 5 leading up to it right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, it goes, but you got to be good. And then you got to shape the 1 from that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you're a champion, bud. I know.
Well, no, I mean, you got the 7 to just walk up and get whatever you want. And then you got the 5 to walk up and get whatever you want.
Yeah, the cut on the 3 is pretty sporty, fast right now too. You're going to have to go 7, 5, 3. They have no choice. They have to go the way you're talking about, JB. They're just trying to decide, do we go after the 1 or the 3 next?
I mean, the only other option is like making the 7 right now, getting a couple inches of draw, increasing the angle that you have on the 5 ball, rolling that in, gaining an angle on the 1 to make sure you get into the 10 after potting
that would
it.
be really sweet, yes.
But if it was me playing, I'd make sure I got good on this 3, and you have a bunch of walk-up shots right now to get it done.
Okay, so then you stop shot the 7. You got the right angle, then to make the 5 and
Yeah, stop shot or maybe another inch and then
forward.
you roll the ball, come off the rail, good, like not so you're jacked up behind the 12, but you know,
Oh, now you're flat. Now you're going to be on the rail for the 3. I mean,
not necessarily.
he's going to play the.
He can do the same thing, just cheat the ball a little bit, draw back an inch or 2.
Can you just stop shot it and then play the 1, then
I
the
don't
3?
know.
If he gets
I think you
no,
want.
he's going 3.
He's
ball.
going 3. Okay. Now, yeah, like I was saying, very first option, you roll the 3 in, come off the rail into the 8.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
And if you miss it, then you get shape anyway.
But all the balls were sitting there kind of telling you to do that, so to speak.
Well, again, see what keeps happening is these guys are playing their trouble balls late in the rack, and so far it keeps getting them into trouble. Let's see if they can get out here. See, that 3 was ugly, man. That's what I was saying. On a valley, you just shoot it into the rail and it goes right in. The whole rack from the very time they stepped to the table, that 3-1 was an issue, and now they're dealing with it at the end, and
No, I'm
bummer.
yeah.
If we want to see a tight match, we want to see a close match. It's good to see people run out, and these guys play great.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do here, JB? You going to pocket that 3 with the 10 and play safe?
I don't know. I mean,
just go up table and play safe?
No, I mean, you don't want to take a damn chance here. I'll tell you that right now. So that 3-ball sitting there is
too easy.
Really juicy insurance for the other team.
This is just one pocket right here. You shoot the ball in the pocket and shape up the 12 to the same pocket.
Okay, so I think Seth is telling him, hey, combo in the 3 and draw back 2 rails behind the 8 and the 1.
Right, over the 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just natural. You could call it if you make it. If it follows it in, then you could keep shooting.
Yeah, but where are you going to be at? I mean,
now
in a perfect world, you're freezing them on one of your balls.
Now he's talking about making it and freezing them on the 1. No, I don't like it. I think there's angle. You played a shit.
I don't know about that because you can shoot this ball rail first, make the 3, and freeze them right there pretty easily, it looks like.
There's a little more angle than it looks like.
No, like rail first.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Call it, and then you keep possession.
Did he call it?
I hope so, because that would be the way. Yeah, he did. Exactly.
Okay.
That's the way. Good thing, because he did not get a safety. But if it wouldn't have gone in, he would have claimed the pocket, but he would have left a bank. But that worked out. I mean, great shot by Derrick right there.
Yeah, for sure. They're out here.
Robert Martinez, great story. Way to share a story about Adam. He's been dressing the part his whole life, clean, well-dressed, good shoes, slacks, tucked in, gentleman.
Adam's a great dude and a great teammate. I had the pleasure of playing with him the last couple of years out in Vegas with him and Tony and all the guys. Larry Romero, Chisholm, who commentated last night. And my good friend, the Indian Englishman, Pomeray.
So you see what keeps happening? There's a common theme. Adam and J-Lo keep clearing the table, and then these guys are just cleaning it up.
Yeah. There's been a couple unfortunate misses and also a couple of big shots. Seth and Derrick would have done that if Derrick didn't come up with that crossover bank shot in the corner on the 8.
That's a fire shot. It's taking fire shots, right?
Yeah, and Jonathan, same thing, kicking in that ball.
That was sick.
That went off the other ball, and maybe he, probably didn't mean to put it off that ball, but man, you get that close, you deserve the heat.
Well, in my taking inventory of this match so far, I'm going to say that they're winning because Derrick's break is really good right now.
Oh yeah, Derrick's break is good. Seth is a really good player that breaks it down into a very simple form and process. And Adam and Jonathan have had a couple more mistakes.
It just missed a couple shots.
Yeah, a couple of bobbled balls.
And that's a 3-game spread right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all it takes now, we could see, and I'm not wishing ill will on anybody, is a missed shot here, a scratch there, and all of a sudden 3 racks can go to the other team, pretty quick.
Yeah, at this level, it happens quick.
Or some team could hit a gear and go up another 3 games pretty quick. So let's see how these next few racks unfold.
Good snap
it sounded
by
dry.
Derrick.
It sounded dry to me. 9-ball.
Last
ball moving. Last ball moving.
Oh, but they didn't necessarily want the stripes.
He's going to have to shoot that 15 or play
the 14.
Where's the 14? Can you see it?
Over by the right side pocket.
Let's see the overhead.
Yeah, 14.
Or the 11-14 combo.
Yeah, I don't know. He might even try to follow this 3 in.
The 12.
Because if he can get off the rail and end up on the 13, still have a shot on the 14, but close off the solids from every other shot.
Well, it's be interesting to see what he chooses here.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, JB's stepping out. Well, they're thinking the same thing. Can we follow this in? If we do, what do we shoot next? Doesn't look like anyone's really considering the 15. All right, I guess they could be playing safe too, because that is their denomination. That's kind of what he did. I think he left the 6 straight into the corner almost, though. It looks like what Adam's looking at. Not sure if we're having any technical difficulties here. Okay. Looks like Adam did make that 6 in the corner, and he left. J-Lo could shoot jacked up, tough shot on the 7, which nobody loves, or he's going to put that 5 ball in. These guys got to figure out what they're going to do with the 2 ball. That's the problem here. The 2 doesn't go in very many places. Looks like it goes in the side to the right, or it goes to the top right. Drives TM, you're nailing it. Derrick's break is good. You know, what that really means is his racking is superior. He racks good. Because all these guys can shoot straight and stroke with power, and they aim well. I mean, who can really rack the best? A lot of times that's what it comes down to when it's wood rack. Who can find the right place on the table where it's breaking best from? And Derrick's, the way he's racking those balls with the denomination split down the middle, it's pretty interesting. I'm glad we're getting a chance to watch that. So Adam's going to cut in this 4. I guess he's going to be swinging towards the 2 ball. Because this cue ball is going to be moving. Why not try to get something going? The cue ball naturally here wants to go kind of in between the 8 and the 10. He's having a hard time getting a bridge. He doesn't love it. So he's doing what a lot of good players do. He's taking his time, getting back in his routine. He's resetting. He's making sure that he believes in the shot. He's gaining commitment right here. Now he looks like he's committed. Let's see how this cue ball reacts. He cuts it in real clean. He's going to catch the 2 on the way back up. Does he get short on it? Oh, that's tough. That's kind of a tough luck. I mean, he did a lot of good things there. He was stretched out, bridging over some balls, making a tough cut, moving the length of the table into a precise position, and it just came up maybe an inch or 2 on the wrong side. I mean, that's tough. Now his partner's like, yeah, you're telling me. So now what does J-Lo have here? I mean, safety's going to be real tough. He can combo the 2-1. He can bank the 2 cross side. He can maybe 1 rail bank the 2 behind the 13 to the top right. He can jump and make the 7, jump and make the 1. All of those are extremely difficult. Those are all offensive shots that I'm seeing. If defense, he could possibly draw the cue ball 2 rails to the backside of the 12, 1 pocket style. That's really tough action. And he's playing a safe where he was trying to tie up. Ooh, he did a pretty good job. That 13 is in a very difficult position now. And that was a pretty darn good shot. So the Stripes have a problem with the 15. They have a problem with the 13. The cue ball's not an easy position now to really handle either of those. So he's going to have to choose how to manage the table to get set up to handle those. Pretty much looks like he could cut the 12 and maybe come flying around towards the 15 potentially. He can shoot the 12 and just play more cue ball management and try to gain the proper tangent line to handle some of these problems. That 13 is no joke. It's tough. Okay, he's going to handle the balls. He's going to slow roll and play safety. Okay, now the 2 ball is accessible.
I'm back.
Had a little bit of a not really outright safety, but more of game management, punting, like a field position game here.
You don't like Adam shooting this too?
Well, I mean, he just got to it. They tried to. Derrick just slow rolled over to there. Now
he wanted to get behind the 11.
So you shoot the 2 and let it go back and forth and try to get shape on the 7 or the 1. And if you don't, then you play a safety again.
Yeah. I don't like slow rolling this. I like making sure you get,
let the cue ball
to
go.
the third rail. Because at the end of the day, both these guys play great. You can cut the 2. If you got to look on the 7, you can cut it. And then, you can get a look at the 1.
And if you miss this, hopefully it just rattles and takes that pocket anyway. There's almost all good comes out of this. You just, how clean do you go, sir? Beautiful. Now you got the 7.
Perfect. Now you got the angle perfect.
So will you give this a little bit of inside, JB, to gain towards the 1? Or do you just...
No. I just make sure I get to the other rail.
So that you shoot on the right side of that 15 ball. Yeah, and so you just make. Oh no! Oh, easy to overhead view, please, sir. Oh man, dude.
That's cutting it close.
Okay.
That is cutting it close.
And the 8 ball goes to where? The bottom right?
Honestly, with where he got and how Adam's going to have to spin it.
1 rail bank it and shape the 8 to the bottom right.
I think you just take your medicine. If you can leave him over on the left rail anywhere, you just make him make a shot on the A ball here. A longer shot than maybe he wants.
He's banking it 1 rail to the right and going to play 2 rail shape on the 8.
Well, I like that if he can't see the cut.
Oh, he played inside. How good did he hit it? No. Yay! Good shot, Adam.
Wow. That was slightly better than average.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
I'm being sarcastic, obviously.
Looked like he was giving it right and coming the other way, but he played it with inside and played,
I think I just put the score on the wrong side.
I think it's 4-6.
Is it?
Let me go ask.
They have a score thing over there on the table.
It's 4-6. Because I think they were up 3, dude. That's what I think. Hey, what's the right score?
Okay. We got the score figured out. All right, they got a stripe down, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Solids don't look like a picnic.
No, but they made stripes.
So you shoot the combo in the side and you're out.
Sure,
I mean, it's
for sure.
It's just get in the middle, make the shot, get to the middle.
I liked, I like the 13 as the key ball. If you can leave the 12 right there, maybe shoot for the 9 next.
Well, he's playing the 13 next, or the 9.
Or the 12.
Or the 14. Yeah, he's got the whole world.
I like 12, 9, 14. Or, I mean, yeah.
He likes
12, 9, 14, 13, 8.
He's going to use the 12 as the out ball.
I like that too.
Yeah, they're perfect. You just make the 9. See
Yeah,
how,
it was
see
a
how
good
important breaking is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When the break is good, these guys make it look easy and boring. That's why you got to put in your time with the rack. You got to work the rack.
Yeah.
So Adam's just going to draw this kind of up towards the side and back out. Yep, just a little. There we go. Perfect position.
Perfect.
Jonathan's going to get basically about where he is now. Just make the ball and get back to where it is. Maybe a little bit flatter, but where it is to almost straight is perfect.
This is the most favorable angle for shape playing. With the ball a couple inches off the rail, you can do whatever you want. You can kill it, you can deflect it, you can draw it.
Yeah.
You can hold it flat, you can come out wide.
This is Hollywood because there ain't shit to talk about.
Yeah.
But good for these guys. They a little Hollywood here. There's nothing wrong with it. What they're doing is they're taking control and they're putting the opponent in the seat.
Well, I mean, they've missed a couple balls.
Yeah.
They had a couple bad rolls. They're getting extremely deliberate now. And that's what you need to do. Factor out all of that silliness. And
there we go.
yeah, I expect them to probably hold the table for
5,
a couple
6.
more games.
All right.
With break like that, if he keeps breaking like that, they're going to be tough to beat.
Right. It's all about the breaking because these guys can string them together. It's way more fun to watch the break and run, isn't it? God.
I mean, as an 8-ball player and lover, bar table 8-ball, yeah, like, you know, seeing the way somebody else's mind thinks about dissecting the
he's
rack.
doing the Corey dual rack. This is the Corey dual rack.
Yes,
this
it
is
is
exactly it. It's hitting the second ball. Yeah,
yeah,
man, that is
the rack for that.
That's my baby. Let's go. Let's see. Watch it. If you hit it too hard, it doesn't work as good. But look at all the stripes go crazy everywhere, and the solids all got kind of juked up and kind of tied up together.
Did he make anything?
He didn't make one.
See, that's why Corey Duel usually only does that rack and break when they're playing Magic Rack. With Magic Rack, it is truly simple.
Okay, so these guys are both pattern racking, and they're smart to do so if there's no rules against it. But you could see how now Seth's going to take the stripes. I would, all of us know that. And then if they don't get out, look how tough the solids are. There's not an easy, every one of them needs precise position.
I mean, the 4 goes, but you got to get real good on it, like where the 9's at. The 9 is probably the only
tough ball,
problem ball, and it probably goes in the side past the 8.
Which is what they shaped immediately.
Yeah, but, man, who wants to shoot jacked up that
He ran an inch too far.
Hey, Marcus.
Oh, boy, Mr. Lynch, what up?
25 below at Lake of the Woods on the border.
So
Are you out fishing?
So a while ago, a long time ago actually, another RIP here, Elliot Fields comes up to me and he's like, man, I'm gambling this guy in the back. And Elliot, how's it going for you, buddy? He just broke around a 9-pack on me with this fucking template rack. Marcus Lynch. Just putting packs on Elliot. Elliot's like, I'm going to try him again. Oh, it was great.
Oh, boy.
I miss Elliot.
Yeah, I do too. Man, so many people in the pool community gone too soon.
Yeah, we used to play so much pool together. We actually used to gamble drills. We'd put these we'd be like, let's work this or this, and then we'd, every time
Gamble at who is going
race
to do
to
better
5,
at it.
who could make the drill. Yeah, make the drill successfully 5 times first. That was a lot of fun. Well, these guys, what are they talking
Okay,
about here?
so-
They don't like their shape. Shoot the 9.
Okay. One thing I noticed, he missed that 9 and moved the 6 and lined up the 6-5 combo, so that's no longer a problem. He can make the 4 right now and shape the 3.
Let's see the overhead.
Okay.
Yeah, let's watch. Oh, he's shooting the 2. Because the 2-7-3 is more issue than.
I don't know. I mean, if you can make the
Oh, hang
3.
up, hang up. Oh, that helped quite a bit. That 5-6 is no duck walk. Where's the 6 gonna go? It's gonna. I mean, you're gonna have a 6.
Well, you're going to be cutting the 5 a little bit, so the 6 is going to get to the rail and bounce back off.
Oh, Marcus, what crazy thing! I beat Elliott 15-3 second set. He wins 15-12. I had him down 7 games. Oh man, that guy.
Had a ton of heart.
One time, like
He did.
Oh, he was a lot of heart. Yep. All right, these guys have. What do you do here? 3 ball, I think, and try to get on the 6-5.
I don't know. I mean,
You have a good line to shoot the 6-5 now. That is the side of the ball you want to shoot
kind
from.
of, but then going into the 9, you don't really know consistently what's going to happen. Like,
You just close your eyes and hit
He's
it
shooting the
hard
4
with
now.
draw. Close
I
your
mean-
eyes and hit hard with. Oh no!
oh, he got too thick into the 1.
See, close your eyes and hit hard with draw.
Eh.
Ay. Oh, you don't like to miss a shot and then see a monster stepping up to the table licking his chops.
Yeah.
That's not a great feeling.
All right, so he's shooting this. He's going to shape the 10, leave the 11 in the other side, or the 9 on a follow-up, or...
Shankins.
Oh.
Oh, that's... You know, it takes so much precision shooting draw down the rail on a diamond. That's nothing to take for granted. Jonathan's like, I ain't messing with that in the pocket. I'm hitting it hard.
Yeah. If he can see the 1, he's shooting it now and leaving the 3.
Okay, I'm calling it now again. That 5-6, the 6-5 is an issue. And they got a good line. They have a good line on it again right now.
I don't know that they really think it's an issue, or
Where's
else
the-
they would have gotten on it.
This one?
Yep. 3rd. There you go.
Well, the 5's not an issue to make, but I'm telling you, it's the 6. Where does it go? It's an unknown.
Well, it's not an unknown. It's not going into the 9. It's going to go off the long rail and bounce back out. Depending on the speed that you play, depends on where it bounces out to. And, obviously, you don't want to leave a questionable shot like this for your last shot, but truth be known, they can follow up and go into it with top, make the 5, and push the 6 towards the same hole. It looks like with the right speed, this 5 ball will just cheat in.
One thing is that Adam and Jonathan need this game. There's been a couple of doinks back and forth. They're 1 game down.
Yeah.
I think Seth and Derrick have played a little smoother to this point.
Seth doesn't miss a lot. When he does, you got to make him pay. You got to take advantage. That guy never misses. And if he's going to draw up a ball and give you guys a chance to get out, you got to take advantage. You might not get it again.
So again, these guys are playing for, I believe it was 5,500 for first place,
Yeah.
and 3,700 for second place.
I'm not sure about second, but 5,500 first sounds right. Yep.
Okay, are they playing to come around to the backside and hit it? They're just playing shape. He's
I'm
playing
not
at the
sure.
9 ball.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. They had an out before.
This is why they did it, because they didn't handle it earlier in the rack. And
You might be right.
They
You
had
might be right.
no choice. They had to do something right there, right?
Yeah. When Derrick missed that ball on the side, the 5-6 was more of a problem, but he bumped the 6 and lined up the combo. I might have gotten after the combo a little bit earlier, but I didn't think it was that much of an issue.
Well, but we keep seeing the game.
That's why these guys are here, and I'm sitting in this booth talking to a microphone.
I think that there's been now 4 games that have come down to the same way. Jonathan and Adam are running out, and there's some kind of weirdness happens on the last 1 or 2 balls, and the other team, Seth and Derrick, gets the out and then maybe puts on a break and run. And 8 ball is fascinating in that manner, isn't it? It's just going to be easy coasting to like.
8 ball is the best bar table game, I would say. 8 ball and then 1 pocket for me are the best, most entertaining, fascinating games to play. Just because I'm a player that loves the creativity and imagination of different things.
What are they talking about here, James?
I don't know.
We're fucked. Man, that is screwed.
If he can cut the 6 maybe in the corner and go between the...
God, I hope he can. I would love to see that.
Wow.
Maybe.
That looks close.
Oh, boy, it would be wonderful to see him execute. If they could get out here, this will be... Then we need more than fire. You need like atomic bomb. Boom! I mean, but good luck. I mean, it does look like it goes, doesn't it?
Maybe, but then what are you going to do with the 5? I mean, maybe they're talking about hit the right side of this 5 as you look at it and try to freeze on the 9 and
he's going to try to get on the
off of
back side of the 12, down by the top left. That's if you can.
I like that.
Why
don't you do that?
That's a good
and
shot.
cover up the 9 with the 5.
Oh, he hammered it.
Oh, he was trying to
bank
it. He was trying to bank it, but jump over those balls, I think.
So that 5-6 was the issue, and now the cleanup crew. I mean, if Seth and Derrick had a team name, I think it would be the janitors, because they just come in and clean up a little bit of slop that's remaining.
That's funny that you say that, because I think Derrick does work for the state.
Well, bounce out. Okay, well, you know, and that's how 8 ball is a lot of times, right? But that's where it would be nice to just see a real solid safe, run to a dead nut safe.
Yeah.
Or run out, period.
Greg, the night is young, my friend.
I'm dying to see it.
And so am I.
Let's see the jam up safety play, guys.
Lots of people here watching this match.
Well, it's a good match to watch.
VIP seating available. They'll sell you the whole entire seat, but you only need the edge of it.
Okay, so what do you think these guys are discussing? Their out ball and how to... I mean,
their key ball, like... You know, I mean,
need to get on that 14 ball next.
Maybe the 14 is close to going by the 5.
It goes.
Yeah, it's close though, and if you don't have to take the chance, why would you?
So do you shoot it now, or do you shoot the 12 then the 14? You could go the 10 next, 10 then the 14.
And they might be talking about, okay, do we need to shoot this 10 in now, shape up the 13 to clear the way for the 14 in the bottom right?
A lot of things to decide.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with 8 ball sometimes. Like,
they're not shooting the 11.
You can overthink it.
Right now, I know they're not shooting the 11. Okay, it looks like they're going to go the 10 next or the 14 next, depending on how this cue ball reacts.
Yeah, I like this. You leave the 10 in the side.
10, 11, 14, 13, 8 in the left side. If you can hit it all Tom Cruise middle ball without a lot of movement. And that's pretty good. See, now if he can stop it.
Or pinch draw back.
Do you think he
leave
needs
the 14 in the top right? I don't know if it goes. Like,
it looks like it goes right in the side there. You just
Past the 5.
he did look at it to see if it went by the 13. They're talking again. Let's see the overhead again. It's just tight, and you don't love shooting it tight if you don't have to. He's got
Yeah,
a
for
little angle
sure.
here. He might move towards the 13. Yeah, just like
Yeah. I thought that's what he was doing, like pinch drawing
that.
over.
Yeah. So now you just he got a little straight.
He got a little funky.
You can top spin this out. You could
He
stun it
can
over.
make this for well. Man, I like shooting this in the top left and just spinning off the rail and leaving the 13.
Yeah, that 13's hard to get on though.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot this. Is he gonna stun or is he gonna follow? Looks like he's playing follow because he's jacked up over the 14, so it's a little more natural.
Yeah. I don't like shooting the jacked up shot,
now-
even if the shape is
now
tougher.
he's stunning it. Now he went to stun. He changed his mind. And he stuns it to the left.
And hits it beautifully.
Well,
Well, he's on
man,
the rail.
He's like, okay, 7-15.
He's got enough angle where he can roll and come out to where he's looking at right now. Just get one rail straight back across.
Yeah, he's just got to beat the 6 ball, right?
Yeah. And, he's going to have to put a little bit into this from shooting on the rail, but he's,
Perfect.
yeah, there you go. Right where you pointed.
Yeah. Now you just buckle down and make this center pocket.
Yeah,
no
for
worries on
sure.
the cue ball. Look at his good fundamentals, everything clean. Good, nice shot.
Hey, look at me, guys. Johnny on the spot with a score now.
Nice work.
What's up, Tyson Brown?
Okay, so both teams are pattern racking. I guess for now, since I don't know where this rack came from, I'm calling this the Pacheco. He's using the DP. We'll call it the DP.
The DP.
We got the DP rack.
Not to be confused with the Donald Parker
Oh.
rack.
Double P. Oh, no, no good. Okay, here we go. He's breaking from the same spot. He likes it. So Joey Ryan, you remember him, JB, I'm sure. Great player. I believe he lives
Yeah.
in Arizona now.
Yeah.
We had a lot of talks about racking and this and that, about 8-ball. And he said an old timer taught him once that you should never put the 1 ball up front because a 9-ball, it's always up front, and usually people put the 1 up front, so it gets hit the hardest the most often. So it's a little misshapen, and it's the hardest to get a tight rack with.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's a little bit of advice for folks when you're playing 8-ball. If you don't have to put the 1 up front, maybe don't.
Also, playing 9-ball, if you're racking for your opponent, putting the 1, the 3, and the 5 up front, the three primary colors get meshed together, and sometimes they're hard for your opponent to see the edge of.
Same with 8-ball. If you're going to rack for your opponent, you kind of can put the colors, blues together.
Not that I would ever do anything like that.
Yeah, you
but-
would. Yeah, you would. You best. You better. Ed Powers, sir, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
We can talk. There's no shortage of talking in here, that's for sure.
And Greg and I both are students of bar table 8-ball and love to play it and have played it for years and, had some agony along the way and some successes. But, yeah, we both love bar table 8-ball.
I think this is straightforward. He's going to kind of draw the 2 back behind the 5, off the rail, back towards the middle. Then you have the 5, the 3, the 1, or the 4. I mean, this should be standard. The hardest thing these guys are going to have to negotiate is how do we get on this 8-ball?
Yeah, which ain't real tough for these guys, but
Looks like
I don't like going forward.
he's going to
You could
carry
scratch off the 5.
He's going to carry him off the 5, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. Oh my God. I hate to say I was right, but geez.
Well, I mean, without a doubt, yeah, that's where the tangent line was pointing clearly. You're absolutely, I mean,
I don't need no overhead view for that one.
no, you got fire on the commentator.
No.
Oh boy. Now again, and we have the same thing. The cleanup crew has come to the table, and they get the same opportunity again to clean up with ball in hand. 8-ball, there's two ways to leave the table. You either won the game or you played a safety. And in a lot of bar table or big table pocket billiards of any sort, those are the two ways you should be leaving the table. You won the game or you played a safety.
Yeah, sometimes safeties, it's
That was
it's a love hate.
that was tough to see. You hate seeing that happen.
If the 11 goes right now,
He's going to shoot
this
the 14.
game is over.
Or the 14, right?
Yeah, either one. If either one of them go.
You don't like it. Kind of jacked up, thin.
Yeah, if you don't like it, he can shoot this 15 and
The
a little
11
bit
goes
left.
because he's looking at shaping the 14 next. Just like floating to the left and then shooting the 14 to the top right.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a good shot because if you overrun it or something crazy, you got the
Yeah.
10 as your backup.
You got the 10, you got the 13, you got whatever.
So what's he going to do now? Just draw it backwards off the rail
No.
towards the middle?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Now he's got angle to.
If you have the 13, you're going to take it, I think. Because
Yeah.
then you got the 12 or the 15 next.
You
and
could
then
stop there and have two options.
yeah, and then the 10 is your out
Actually,
ball.
I like stopping here and then using the 12 to get back to the 10, maybe. If the 15 goes by the 8. If not, I like the 15 right now getting to the 10.
Yeah, all of these are good shots. It's just going to come down to player preference and execution.
Yeah, that's where he's telling them, get me here.
Because the margin of error is negligible on all of these. Little straight maybe,
Yeah.
which you don't love
He's
straight.
got a little angle.
Now he's got to bring him back enough so that because he's going to be on the rail a little bit.
Stroke it back 2 rails.
Oh, that was real nice.
Yeah.
That was a great stroke.
Now he doesn't have to hold. He can just go to the other long rail and be money.
Yeah, you just make the ball cleanly.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 rail. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That
That's
was shocking.
wow.
To me. He's put
He
on,
don't trust Derrick.
He's
He don't trust him.
He's like, I
Let
better
me
get
get
it
you
good.
6 inches
Let
of
me
weight
get-
straight
He's
in.
like, I'm gonna let me get it good.
Oh, that's funny. That pattern rack was shown to us from the old road player Bristol Bob 15 or so years ago. That's funny, DP.
Bristol Bob helped my game a lot. He showed me a couple of things. That guy was a good player. He's in a book I listened to recently, Donald. I don't know if you've heard it. Running the Table. Great book about Kid Delicious. Check it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so now Seth is breaking. What's his pattern? One up front. He goes with
He's head
traditional.
ball.
He's just traditional. I'm just going to hit it hard and kick your ass.
No, he hits the balls real solid on the break. He just likes to bridge off the rail.
That looked like just random style pattern there, which,
Yeah.
okay, what did he make?
He made a stripe.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys got stripes, and they don't have a good shot.
They got a shot on the, what is that, the 10 or the 12 up by the 6?
Yeah, great opening shot. Thin
That's-
cut, fast moving, and
Yeah, but you got a straight line to go down between the 13 and 2,
Yeah.
which is real easy to maneuver, and then just gauge the speed on where you want to end up.
and anywhere on that path, you have a shape on one of these next
Yeah,
stripes.
yeah, for sure. The 9, the 15, the 13 on the side, 10 in the corner.
So you're
Yeah,
just
the
going-
hardest ball right now is the 14. It doesn't go by the 6.
Let's go up and back again, and you get on the 14
Yeah.
right now, maybe. Oh, no.
Oh, he dogged it.
So that shot, the one thing that you just have to buckle down and think about making it, cut it thin
Yeah.
and make it. That's
Pushing that 7 on the rail there was his saving grace.
Got to accelerate through the
But-
ball on those balls close to the rail. If you shoot at the ball, you're going to get that result every time.
What do you think about shooting the 6 into the short rail, into the 14, and drawing behind the 1?
Shooting this. Say that again.
Shooting the 6 into the rail, into that stripe at the bottom right-hand corner, and drawing behind the 1.
Oh, yeah. If you could pull that off, you'd claim that pocket, you'd fix your 6 problem, and you would leave them kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Well, what else do you have, James?
He also
Nothing.
has a similar shot to go off the 4 and try to get to the rail and back against the back of the 8, where he's going to leave him doubled up.
But then you still have the 6-ball problem.
Yeah, you still have a problem, but you get through the inning. There's also that, but now you're giving up the 9. The 14's free. They can run out.
Okay, he's got to jack up and make the 9. This is
Well, not
easy,
even
but it's
that. He might have
doable.
left the 12 in the side. Let's look at that.
Oh,
Sorry.
blackout. Okay, what'd you say? The 12?
12 in the side.
I
It
don't
looks
think so.
tight.
I
It
don't
looks
think so.
tight. But if he has that right now, oh my gosh, that's
He
pretty good.
He could back cut the 14.
He
That's
can
too
roll the
crazy.
9 in and just run into the 2
2.
and deal with the angle on the 15.
Or the 13.
Or shoot the 13, yeah.
Well, so when you're deciding if you're going to roll this or jack up, what is going through your head that makes you decide which way to go?
Okay, so if I'm questioning jacking up ever on any shot, I'm asking myself, is it absolutely imperative? Because the second the buddy or cue comes up in the air, your probability of stroking straight and executing perfectly goes down like 85%.
Because the cue ball's
So if
going
I'm-
airborne.
Well, not only that, you're stroking down some sort of English on it unless you're dead nuts perfect, like withdraw or this or that. So if I'm close to a ball and it's close to the pocket, I'm pretty confident in my ability to jack up and make a shot, especially if I'm not trying to make it. I'm just trying to manipulate the cue ball. But man, I mean,
That's exactly what they're talking about right
he
now.
could pop this in and create enough deflection to get around the 2, behind the 3, and up to the 7 and leave the 15.
With a stun follow, you
Yeah,
say?
I mean, he could do that.
No, he's not doing any of that. Maybe you can see
15,
the 15.
rail first.
Well, that would make things a lot easier if you can get to the middle. Oh,
Oh.
no. So
All
did
right.
you...
Well, the match needs this.
The transition on his backswing there got real fast. He
Yeah.
drew back fast and he followed through fast, and then accuracy went out the window.
Yeah.
I was shocked we saw it that way. That was not an easy, but there you go. That's the jacking up in the rail with a long shot, with a cut. It's
Yeah.
not easy to
Yeah.
execute.
No.
Okay, these guys have to get out here, period.
Yeah, I think he's playing a safe. Not sure.
Hey. Oh, all right.
Not,
not
sure if
bad.
the 6 goes.
We've been asking
And-
to see a good lockdown save. Here we go. And yes, that's the shot basically you were calling out earlier.
Yeah, well, I mean,
What,
I don't know if it's going to be a lockdown safe. It looks like it's a
That's a
easy
good.
one rail escape to get to the 14. Let's see the overhead.
Derrick's going to have to get real lucky.
Oh,
to
he's frozen to it. So he's spinning down to the 12 or the 13, or he's going 2 rails into the 14
Looks like he's
or
going
12.
Two rails.
Yeah, they're going to talk.
12
about
in
it.
the side. 2 rails, 12 in the side.
I think he's going 2 rails into the 14, trying to cut it in the bottom left.
For my skill
That's
set,
what he was lining up.
it's really hard to hold it with the pocket there and get into the 14.
Yeah.
It's easier to let it release at the 12 ball or the 15. Let's see. He's going at the 12. That's what that line looks like.
Yeah.
Good shot by Adam. Thank you, Adam Sisneros. We've been asking to see a good safety. Way better to see this. You now put the other team under pressure, and you're sitting down while these guys are trying to figure it out, and you're able to plan how you're going to run out. No, barring these guys make a miracle shot.
Hey, what's up, Brad Peterson? Still waiting for that Smoked candied bacon recipe, my bro.
Oh, look at this. Does he get? Oh, well, they have some options: 5-ball, 3-ball. Brad Peterson, what's up, sir? Say hi to Amy, the champion, Amy.
Yeah.
We see. I get to see your old teammates playing over at Greenfields every now and again.
Good shot.
Doug and Carol said they're moving to your neck of the woods, so I must be a calling down there to Florida going on.
Yeah, they're old.
James, James.
Must be nice.
Okay,
I'm
now
old too. I just can't do it.
these guys are out. Does the one go by the 4, JB? Let's take a look
Yeah.
at the overhead.
Goes by the 4.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe.
On
Who
a
knows?
valley.
Well, you can make the 4 and go into it, or shoot the 1 in the opposite.
So you need to take the 1 out now, or the 4. I'm shooting the 4 right now.
Yeah, that's not a bad option. I mean,
You can't stop
obviously
me because I can with a lot of
there's
inside.
so many insurance balls.
Yes, I'm going with all the inside I know.
But it's touchy. You don't want to push that 14 somewhere where it takes away 2 balls.
I wouldn't touch. I'd shoot inside and miss the 14.
Try to get into the 1
Just
thin and just bump it to the side.
I would try to not touch those balls. And he's gonna.
That's
touch.
what I was saying.
And
right
now
there.
you got all kinds of problems over there. And now you have all kinds of.
No, now the 7 balls straight in.
Uh huh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, kind of straight in.
Well, you can work with it. I think you can even make the 4.
You can shoot the 2.
Or is that what you're calling the 2 up by the 9?
Yeah. Was that the 4? I don't know. You got to shoot the 7 here. There's no and. Hopefully he can
He
see
left
the
him a
1.
shot.
If he can see
Yeah,
the
he
1,
can
they
see the
they're-
1.
They should be able to get out now.
He can spin it in.
He don't like it.
He don't like anything right now.
He
after
can't. I don't know if he can see it.
I like it. I'd shoot it. But he still has the 2 or 4, whatever ball is up there by the 9, and he can reshape it if he wants.
It's good. I think he's going to shoot the 2 or the 4. We don't know. And then get to the middle. Then he has the 5 or the 1. I guess that's the way. I mean, you really need to shape this 1 ball. Period. That 1 ball's a problem.
Yeah, it looked
right
like he
there.
had it.
Exactly what Jonathan just drew. Boom, boom. If you come too close, you're going to come around into the 5 if you don't come around in between the 8 and the 15. So this is stroke sensitive, and it matters on which side of the pocket the 2 ball enters. If you shoot it to the top left portion of the pocket or the far right part of the pocket can really affect the way that cue ball comes off, and then how much spin you give it, how much does it dig. This is no duck walk.
Nice, good for you, Brad.
If he can see the 1, he's shooting it. But no, yes, he's got to shoot that 2, and now he's get to the middle, baby. Just got to be smooth and stay down, making the shot, a hair of outside.
Good stroke. Good
And
shot.
slow down.
Yeah. Now they got another option.
You shoot the 1 right now? I would.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
So how are you going to shape it?
Man, let's see if that 6 goes by.
By the 14. Ooh, I don't
Ooh,
know.
it's tight. Well, if you do shoot the 1, what are you hoping for?
Well, you just,
I mean-
the 6 you come back to where you are.
If the 6 doesn't go by the 14, then
And if you shoot the 1, you're playing it to where it is or longer than that, so the 5
how
can
about
go
this?
to the right.
How about this? You shoot the 5 with bottom right, go 3 rails, you shoot the 6-1 combo. Yeah, get to where he just pointed.
Do you know how it's tough is when you're coming up with good options that are extremely difficult.
Well,
But they're good options because that's all they
I mean,
have.
those
Or they got a back cut
for
this
these
1.
guys, those shots aren't extremely difficult. There's something that we practice, shooting that ball with bottom right, bottom to get you to the long rail, right to spin around over by the 9.
I'm not saying they're not good at them. I'm just saying they're good at doing what's difficult.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And That's what he's going to do.
Maybe. I don't know. He might try to.
Absolutely. Oh, one rail, and the 15's getting big.
Yeah, super big.
And even in missed it, he had the same angle on the one that he already had.
Yeah.
Tough. Now he's going to jump.
Yeah, that was. You really had to smooth that ball, so you couldn't create any deflection angle. And if you would have clubbed it in that right pocket, you could have created enough deflection to get to that left long rail and spun it around with right. And obviously it's a good skill level shot as you're throwing the ball and whatever, but if you're a bar table A ball player, you're used to playing with English all the time, and your stroke adjusts for the throw.
It's going to be tough here, man. Let's see what Adam can show us. You could carom, you could jump carom the one to the bottom left, and I think
that's what he's looking at.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan Lou Holtz, what's up, big man?
What's up, Ryan? We got 149 people on YouTube and 56 on Facebook. Share this. This is some good pool.
Let's get up to 200, guys. Call your friends. Share.
These guys are pro-level players. Commentators are not pro-level commentators.
Voluntary amateur.
We're no Scott Frost double J's, but yeah. But we play a lot of 8-ball. We love it.
Okay, so he's gonna jump. Either if he thinks the 6 goes, he's shooting that. If not, it's the carom on the 1, and that's tough.
I don't think he can see it. No, he can't see enough of that 6 to make it.
Look at it this way. I mean, the 6 might go. Well, we're gonna find out what he calls. Let's go. Man, it's tough. Whatever it is, we're going to feel extremely happy and pumped for our friend here. We're going to watch Seth and Derrick. The cleanup crew will be coming on aisle 4.
For the record, all 4 of the guys playing are good friends with me and Greg.
He's going at the 1 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, miscue. So that's a difficult position where you got to sit on the table and bend backwards and then strike down. And it's hard to get the cue moving through the cue ball and not deflecting and skidding out. And that's what happened there. All right, clean up on aisle 4.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's turned into. So, yeah, Seth and Derrick here doing the cleanup work. It's really hard to tell, obviously you want to take care of your problem balls first. But if it plays real well into your pattern to leave them, then you better make sure your pattern is simple and flawless, with balls that leave lots of leeway in case you get out of shape. I personally, I love getting right after my problem balls, first, second shot of the game, and get it to where it's connect the dots. That always lends, for my highest probability of getting through a rack. All right. Seth and Derrick take the 4-game lead. I think the score's right. Yeah, that candied bacon is no joke, Brad.
She's coming with yours, Steve.
Thanks. So Seth's been breaking from the rail but hitting head ball. Man, he hits the balls pretty good. So 2, 4, 6, 7. They made solids. Wow, this is sitting pretty good too. Other than the 3 ball, which, he can get to from the 2. He can bank. And yeah, the 3 ball's a problem, but there are solutions, and that's the only ball. It's not like he has 3 different balls he has to really worry about. So I favor them to get out here in this rack. Let's see what he's doing. 5 off the 6? No, spinning around. I think he tried to get on the 3 ball, but bit too much outside English. Yeah. Yeah, he's pointing at it and shrugging his shoulders. I think that's what he was trying to do. Hey, Maria. Oh, this is a touch tough. Hampered a little bit over the 4. Yeah. So I think he's trying to get him an angle on the 2 where he can swing it 3 rails around and get at the 3. Which, that doesn't look terrible, but man, that's a big 8 ball. And scratching off the backside of the 13 is true story. Okay, maybe they're just playing shape for the bank. Yeah, I would talk this one out. Do I have the score right, y'all? I'm alone in here, so I can't exactly get up and check it out right now. Boom. Boom. That ought to get you the cash. I don't know. Yeah, that'll get you the cash. These Cowboys, they won't be stopped. Greg just stepping back in. Did you see that shot, Greg?
No, I didn't get to see it. What happened?
I don't know how to work any of the buttons, but they had a ball in trouble. Tried to get after it. It was left there. They banked it cross corner. Derrick did. Left him, Seth, good angle. And, yeah.
Seth is just racking standard, every other kind of color.
Yeah.
Oh, the cue ball's headed towards the side twice and free.
And then got perfect. Well, for
Jamie
the solids.
Lettuce is recommending Adam and Jonathan channel their inner Zeusters, Zen, Aura.
Hi, May. How you doing, buddy? Long time no talk to.
What's up, Jaime? Maria Finley, the Red Menace. Hopefully you're out menacing and having a good time.
She is so menacing. Pretty impressive, huh?
Your ability to be precise is impressive, yes. Okay, so these guys are going to be playing the stripes, it looks like, as no solids were made. He's going to shoot the 10 through the gap, just kind of pulling it out
You're
with
there
the
in the
big
side?
stick, saying, look at this,
Oh,
nothing.
oh.
That was a heat check, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 5 ball or
Yep.
1 ball.
5 ball.
Have to handle the problem first, and you have good position for it.
I think the 5 goes. I don't know about the 1. Yeah, the 5 definitely goes.
1, no bueno. You could cut the 4 in the side if those were an issue, but you definitely don't want to get that
But
1.
the 1 goes by the 13. You don't have to do much.
Right.
The 4 goes on the side.
So what do you think here, 5-4 or 5-1? It depends on
Depends
how
on
the
how you get.
tangent line.
Yeah.
But either way, that is probably what we're going to be seeing here next. The 8 ball needs to go to the lower left, I think, is what, or to the top right. So the we'll see how this unfolds. Are they taking a break?
I don't know. Hello? Hello.
All right, guys. Looks like we're going to have a break for a few minutes here. We'll be back on air shortly. Okay, guys, so JB went out to have a smoke, and the players are taking a quick break as well. I'll talk with the group here and comment on if you see a way to get out here if you're the solids. I'm thinking 5-4 or 5-1-4, but those 3 balls need to be removed from the table. The 6 ball is a bit of an issue. It's kind of blocking the easy path to the 3-7-2. But basically, the 1-5-4 needs to be handled. The 6-7-2 also need to have some attention to them. So if I had my way, I think I'm going 5-1-4-6-2-7-3, something of that nature. And I don't care if I'm shooting the 7 and the 3 into the side to the right. The 2 is going to go to the bottom left. And the 6 ball, it needs to be addressed after pretty quickly. It can go, if the 7 and 3 are removed, then the 6 comes a little easier. But a lot of times those balls in the middle of the table can really hinder you both with your shape line or your object ball pocketing line. Some good advice was given to me a long time ago was to get rid of the balls in the middle first and, leave the balls by the pocket for last. They're easiest to shape. Tony Gonzalez Jr., thank you for that comment. It's good to be hitting balls again. Hopefully we'll see you at a tournament or two somewhere. Bill Mayo, been a long time. Hope you're still hitting balls. Think you moved to Texas. Maybe you're giving them some grief down there. Hopefully so. Jonathan and Adam are certainly going to have to handle this, and they need to get out, and they need to run a couple racks. The match is maybe almost halfway over, a little greater than for Seth and Derrick, and Jonathan and Adam have, they've got a lot of work ahead of them. Yeah, Tony, I see you there. Tony Piazza always says take care of your problem balls, then the center balls. That's right. Problem balls are number one always. And balls in the center as well. And then you pick off the corners. And then, of course, as everyone knows, you're keeping in mind what makes the best sense for shaping the 8 ball for an easy victory shot. So the out ball is important, the opening ball is important, and the way you move in between is important. So this game is constant attention to detail, buckle down, focus, be intentional, and then really, once you've decided what to do, you really have to stay committed. Fun game. Okay, looks like some of the players are making their way back. We shouldn't be too far off from playing live pool here again soon. Hey, Tony Gonzalez Jr. Yeah, I'm on a team for the Rocky Mountain Team Tournament. Some guys asked me to play with them a couple weeks ago, and so we're going to go up there and see what we can do. Are you playing in it? While we have some dead action here, too, I'll say how lucky are we to have Piazzas here and have a player like Tony to learn from. He's taught me a lot about the game, both playing with him or playing against him or even not playing and just talking about the game. Certainly, I think there's been a great deal of people in the state of Colorado who have benefited from Tony's knowledge and expertise around the table. And certainly, how about his pool room? Great place, good action, good food, great staff, and action, baby. Tournament action, just good, really good tournaments. Thanks for that, Tony. All right, I'm going to check out here for a few minutes till the game starts. Okay, looks like we're back. Adam's getting ready to shoot at that 5 ball, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, 4-1.
Or 1-4.
Yeah, let's see what he likes. Interesting. It looks like he likes the 1, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that 1.
You don't want to play into the 9 or anything shooting the 4. Oh, got him in no man's land.
Let's see. And there's
This guy
that
shoots
6
a
ball.
4.
We were just talking about this 6 ball being a problem in the middle of the table, and it needed to be handled.
Yeah, it might go by the 12. Or whatever ball that is, top right corner.
And if it does, then it should be straightforward.
Nope.
Well, we're going to find out. That's the
Yeah.
funny thing about 8 ball, how the easy can get hard quick. And sometimes what looks hard you can make easy. Interesting game. It's never easy under those lights when everybody's watching you, and it's certainly easy to know what to do from the chair, as we all know. Executing out there under the lights, feeling
Nice,
the
Heine.
pressure, lot more difficult.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Jaime, but, you know, they're playing for a lot of cash. They want to make sure they're on the same page. And some of that's guys telling their partner, sorry, I was trying to get you here.
It's a good shot. Come on, 6 ball, bump into it hard. Oh,
Oh,
man. There. Okay,
wow.
so 2 shots in a row. That dang 6 ball, man. Oh, 6-7 combo. It's lined up straight. Crack it in. Boom. I mean, this
Yeah.
is getting tough quick on these guys.
That 6 ball's gotten bigger than it should have a couple of shots. And I bet you after that bump, it doesn't go by the 12. If it does, that's his only shot right now.
Well, it's hard to see a shot. He's cutting
That's
it.
what he's shooting.
He's cutting it past the 12, or he's getting under the 2. Oh,
Oh, he might have gotten lucky.
they have the 9 ball.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, man.
9 ball.
Sandwiched frozen.
The 10 is not in an easy spot, but it's not horribly difficult. The 15,
No, I get what you're saying.
is he going with the 13?
He's
It's hard
going
to
with a
see.
9.
Oh, yeah, it was hard to tell there. Yeah, that's natural to the combo.
Yeah.
The 12 needs to be handled soon, like next if possible.
You can, on it, yeah.
You
I get what you're saying.
You shoot the 13, the 11 rolls over there.
You also have potentially the 15-12 combo if
Yeah.
you follow up from the 10.
That 12 does have to be back cut a little, though, from where the 15 is. Let's see. I think you set up for the 12 next. Well, maybe not now. He didn't really have maybe the greatest line to get to the 12, but I certainly think getting to the 12 soon is important.
What do you think? Do you like shooting this 11 and then shaping the 12 and then coming off one rail back to the 10? Or
Yes, exactly.
are
Then the
you just going to
15
take the 10,
and
roll up, shoot the 12, 15 opposite bottom left corner, and, you know, come out for the 8 in the same pocket?
Now it's preference. It's just what do you like? Can you execute? All of it's good now, but the 12 and 15 isn't just delicate. They're going to short rail the 15 is what I see. They're
Yeah,
working
for
towards.
sure. They're, you know, that gives you the right angle and everything to come down for the 8 in the same bottom left pocket.
Pretty good pattern, and it was pretty simple and well executed. So it came down to what they liked and what they knew they could do, and
Yeah.
good job.
Once again, though, four solids on the table, cleanup crew.
Yeah, that's how it's been working. Gonna get
Oh, I like this even more. You
Just
got the
stun
angle just
draw.
to draw. Yeah.
well done. I mean, he's perfect.
Yep, that looks like 11 to 5.
So it seems that Seth and Derrick each have been breaking well.
Yeah. Breaking is huge on the bar table. Oh, what'd you Denver people think about Snowmageddon?
The dusting.
Hit us pretty hard, eh?
Yeah. No snow at all. Okay, he's racked pretty random every time and broke from the same place. He's had pretty good results. All right, the last couple times that cue ball had been working towards the side pocket and been getting kicked around. Let's see how he hits it this time. Does he hit it with pace? Does he take a little off?
He's gonna squat.
Oh, it squatted real good. It's interesting how it gets kicked towards that side at the end after it's already settled at almost perfect position. A flyer comes through there and knocks it at the side. What did they make? We got 3, 4. Oh, there's stripes. So he's going to take the 12 or the 13. It's going to be hard to get a good cueing position on that 13. But if he could, that's probably the ball to shoot. He doesn't like that. So it's going to be the 12, and then he's going to have to spin off that rail, either into the one, around the one, straight across for the 15, or for the 9 in the side. He's got the 13 as a relief ball. Off the one, and he's got the 9 or the 13. The 13 is going to be a tough shot. The cue ball's a bit of a flyer. All right, well, they're having a conversation what they like because they are a little bit in a weird position. Where do we want to come off this ball and what's next? The 11 is definitely something that has to be considered. The 10 has to go to the top right. Might be worth shooting the 13 if you thought you could get into the 6 because you could shoot the 11 or the 10 next.
Sorry. They might be playing for that 11 in the side past the 7.
Yeah.
Let's see if that goes. Yeah, maybe. It's a sharp angle, but
Short rail to the top right is a lot better if you could get there off the 9. Oh, it's going to be tough. They're going to take the 9 now, bump the 4. Then you get the 13 or the 15 next. Got the 15. So this is a touchy shot too. How clean do you get into that 15? Does it hit the rail or does it come clean? Because if it hits the rail or how it comes off that ball could determine if the 4 comes into play or can you get short rail on that 11. What do you see, James? You could stop it, and he shoots the 13 next and rolls up on the 10, and the 11's the out ball. That's a pretty clean pattern. I like that. He's going to just roll forward, or he's going to draw it between?
Back.
Draw between?
I think he's trying to cheat the pocket and draw back.
Okay, so he's going to try to draw between the 4 or 5 and get to the middle.
Either that or he's trying to cheat the pocket and draw back and get underneath the 7 and have a shot at the 11 in the bottom right.
Right there, perfect. That's just master cue ball control. I mean, that's clean hitting right there. So now you roll forward for the 10. He's trying to set up an angle to just pocket the 10, pocket speed, and roll up for the 11 into the side. Pretty straight. He's going to come out a little bit. Oh, he's maybe a little – it's a little straight.
Maybe that's not terrible, though.
But he just can't help get him closer to the 11. So he's just going to have to give him a line where he makes the 11 and take what you can get on the 8. That's their only choice.
Yeah, yeah.
If he
No,
gets
shoot the 8 from where a stop shot on the
the
11
11,
is.
but if he rolls and gets a little long, if he gets closer to the 6, he can cut the 11 in maybe and roll through that 7-1 gap towards the 8. Or he needs to stop it and he can spin behind. I mean, it's tough to spin though when you're shooting to a half pocket. You think that's a half pocket? Yeah. Well, that's why they're putting some attention to this right now.
Crazy.
Those trouble balls at the end of the rack, it's amazing how they are trouble balls for a reason, aren't they? I don't think he can bank because the 6 has that kind of closed off. He could bank off the 6, underneath the 6. He could.
You know what I like here is go off the 11 up to the top short rail and behind the deuce 3. I mean, you give up a shot on the 6, but man, this is
He's trying to bank.
you're taking a flyer
He hit
here.
it hard.
Yeah.
He didn't look like he was winding up to hit it that hard.
I guess you're up 11-5. Why not?
Yeah, shoot the flyer. He's
But you might scratch. Ooh.
off the back of the 6. Oh man. Oh man. And then
You give it a ride.
Derrick wouldn't have had a real pretty shot, but he could have cut it to the bottom left. All right,
What do you like
Jonathan
here?
and Adam, let's go. This is what I like here. Let's see a 5-pack and get in the match. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. That would be
Okay, this
ideal.
okay, play it towards the 1. Then you got the 2 next. You got to handle the 2. That's the mission right now. Uh-oh. The 1 don't get in the way, 1 ball.
You can get back to it. It goes between the 2-11. You can shape up.
You could
for a
shoot the
better
5
angle.
actually, stop shot and
You
then
can shoot the 2 right now.
Yeah, well you should. You need to
Yeah.
handle that 2. Now you're playing
course.
back and forth with the 1 in the side next or the 3 in the same corner. Oh, he's going.
And he missed it. And that's a ball you can follow in.
Wow.
And with angle to get on the 8.
Well, you can see, folks, this is no joke. These games are tough.
Yeah.
More than likely that he makes this 11 after the 2, and he's going to play the 8 in the bottom left. Oh, no, hit the 1.
He's all right.
Yep, he's going to have to cut it to the bottom right. Well, it's a lot of that, several racks in a row have come up real tough for Jonathan and Adam. The flow hasn't been coming easy. Okay, we have a 7-game lead now. These guys need 5. Johnny and Adam are 7 behind. They have some work to do.
Yeah, that's an understatement. When Tony asked if we wanted to commentate tonight, I looked at last night's match and it was 6.5, 7 hours. I was like, holy cow, I better take a nap. But these guys are
Whipping through it. 2.5 hours in.
they're making quick work of it. But with that said, I don't mind. I'm hoping for an Adam and Jonathan comeback.
He changed his rack up a little bit that time. It sounded dry to me. It's
He
dry.
stiffed it and squatted it.
Okay, this is what we're talking about. We need to see some action from Jonathan and Adam and make a long match so James can be here 8-9 hours maybe?
Well, I like the 14, then shooting the 15 if it goes, and you can hit it clean. And shaping the 13 or the 9 from there, and
After the 15, you go where? You shape the 13?
the 9 or the
Or the 13?
Yeah. Depending on if it goes and what kind of angle you can get.
Are you just, if you play the 14, then the 15, on that 15, are you just trying to finesse draw it into the little gap there?
It depends on what kind of angle you get. If you get
Too
you know,
straight?
good enough angle to draw back into the 3, I think you do that, and then shoot 13, 10, and
9.
carry on your way.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, position then here is very important.
Yeah, I
14
don't think
ball.
there's any way you ever play salads here.
Yeah, there's no chance he's going to play the solids.
Just because of the 7, the 2.
So he's looking exactly what we're talking about, the 15 next.
Yeah.
How do I draw onto the 3, which is probably your best option?
Well, he doesn't necessarily have to. Like, the 13's close enough to the pocket where you can throw it and control your speed.
It's better, though, to play into that 3, I think, James, than draw it straight back, because straight back, you run the risk of getting hooked real bad.
Yeah, oh yeah. But, you know, you have the 9. He's got a little angle here. There's never a time where I'm going forward. Never.
And so if you don't like the finesse draw, you could just power draw this out of there,
Yeah,
too.
for sure. I think with that in mind, you're probably going to catch some of the 3, and there's an unknown. But he can play this real first with draw, make it, get out
Okay,
of there.
we have the ref is slow-mo in it. There's no way this is going to be a bad hit. Well, let's
wouldn't
not commentary jinx it. Oh, clean as an Irish Spring. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
He got kind of in between.
yeah. See the power draw. That's what I was saying. I mean, you should have. Yeah. Yeah.
He
Tough.
got a little in between.
He hit it real clean. What do you got now? You're gonna combo the 11. Back cut 3. The cue ball's gonna come around 3 rails.
Either that or you cut the 9 in the side. I mean,
You're gonna shape
either way, you're coming into trouble. You might jack up the 8 if you run into the 5 or the 10. Or
You're shaping the 10 ball here. No, he's playing outside. He's playing it soft to play that ball next.
oh wow!
I would have let it go and shaped the 10.
This is where you turn to Adam and say, "I made my ball."
Yeah, here you go. Well, it's a big pocket with the 13 as little like side bumpers.
Yeah, but jacked up. But this might be a blessing in disguise that gets him on the 10 and out of the rack. Yeah, I like Adam on this shot.
He's curving behind and taking the 13.
You think?
I don't. That's the way it looks to me. No. I think he was trying to curve. I really do, because he's not going to miss the 9, 3, 2.5 diamonds.
Well, when you're jacked up that close,
He tried to
it's
finesse it, and it
tough
and
not to put some spin on the ball.
it curled early on him and got into the 9 instead of going
Yeah.
around it. Okay, the cleanup crew's in here again. The 5 ball's a problem.
Yeah, he's looking at
Shaping the
using
4.
the 7 to shape up the 4 and take care of it all real quick. He needs to bounce.
It's a little flat. Little flat.
That's pretty flat. But you know what he could do? He could make this 4 play forward into the right half of the 10 and bounce it out of the way. But now you're rolling the dice. Maybe the 10 ties up on the 8.
He's going to hit under the 5 and shape like the 6 ball. Yep, just like that.
That's pretty good.
He's got the 3 in the side.
That ought to get him the cash.
He's got the 2 next.
Yeah. Or the 1, 2, 6, 5, 8.
I don't know. Depends on how he likes queuing it now. Might be the 5 or the 6.
Yeah.
6 into the 1.
I mean, you know what makes sense here, but
Well, this does.
yeah.
If you're comfortable, and he's obviously more than capable and comfortable.
Yeah, and split the wickets.
Wait, middle of the table now,
Yeah,
and you probably want the one ball with the little
middle
angle
of the table or on the right side of the table to cut the one and come off the rail.
for the 5 straight in, stop shot, stop shot.
Yeah,
These guys they do
They're
know how
tuned
to
up.
clean it up.
they're tuned up. Yeah.
All right, we have 13-5. It's an 8-game lead now, and
It's tough to think that it's not all over but the crying. These guys have been pretty tactical and pretty consistent. Derrick's out here in his golf shirt and shorts, like it ain't 10 degrees outside.
right. They've been a little.
You
on
used to
fire.
be one of those guys, Kingsbury. Show up in the wintertime, 6 inches of snow, wearing a pair of
Shorts.
basketball shorts.
Let's see what. Oh, there's his break. All right, we got the solids on the left, stripes on the right. So he's breaking from the same spot. It's been working really well. There was some opportunity in that last rack for John and Adam to kind of get
Yeah.
some momentum and to see what happens. Okay, he squat. That was
Oh,
a really
wow.
good break.
Wow.
Cue ball's getting a little trapped.
Oh, wow. And they got solids.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, since you're on fire and you have the lead, what you do is you bank this 4 into the top left.
Yeah.
And you draw it back, and then you just fire the same shot again on the 1, and then you just look at the crowd and ride the pony over it. You know,
Or you carry the 4 off the 1 into the left side.
it just point your cue stick at the crowd. Oh boy, this is tough. I mean, what do you do here?
This is a natural Efren Reyes Z bank.
Yeah, there's something's natural.
I don't know. Honestly, like maybe you go off the 4 and try to get to the rail right before the side pocket and spin up to like the center diamond and cut everything off.
He's going to 4 in the side.
So he is shooting my shot. 4 off the 1 and the left side.
He's cutting it clean.
Oh, wow.
He's going to play off the 11 and try to shape up something on the 1, I think. And in the oh, nope. All right, Jonathan and Adam. I hear the calling. Do you hear it? Here it is. Let's go. Let's see a 3-pack. Let's see something. Let's go. One shot at a time, though. One shot at a time. Easy cut here. You're going to play the 10 next or the 15 in the side, maybe. Maybe the 14. Depends on how it runs out. Into the 15. Now you're shooting the 10 ball. If the 14 goes straight in the corner, that might be a good shot. He's going to play the cue ball back out around towards the middle. Now he's got the 14 pretty easy in the side. Right about now, you're starting to consider your out ball. Looking like the 9 ball, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe the 15, actually, because you're going to have to deal with that 15.
Yeah. 13, 9 on the left side, 15 on the right side.
8 in the bottom right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Roll it forward. Oh, no.
They complicated it.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't get that one quite, but
We were wrong.
he can cut this 15 into the top right and run into the 5.
Man, I might hit the top of the 5 and go up table. You got to be real smooth on this.
Well, you're gonna smooth it.
Yeah,
just like
see
so.
that?
Oh,
Top of
and
the
he
5
missed
and
it.
up table.
Oh, I put that 5 in a weird spot, and might be cut off from the 2.
Okay, so cleanup crew's coming up on aisle 5 again. An aisle 14, more like, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, cut the 2 or the 4? But he's shooting in the 2.
Shooting the 2.
He's gonna either shape the 2, the 7, or the 4 next. Or, I mean the 6, 7, or 4.
Yeah.
Gonna go handle the 5.
The 1. Going to the 1.
Yeah, definitely a good idea to handle the 1.
I would think, but
yeah, it's
who knows? The 5's sitting there so close, you can probably trim it in and.
Yep, handling the 1. That was a good way to handle it. He didn't try to slow roll it toward the 1. He played it 3 rails.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a bit of angle. Yeah, just a little bit of angle.
So you're more than likely playing the 4 ball next?
Yeah, yeah. I would think.
Oh, he's drawing.
He could play yeah.
He didn't like the angle. And that's a good shot. He's going to be pretty straight on the 4. And it is a bar table, so that's not that long of a shot.
No.
Seth's going to leave him the 5 or the 7, probably whichever one he likes.
Yeah.
He likes the 5.
Don't know how the 5's sitting, but I'm sure it's not sitting bad if they left it this long. That's pretty good right there. Draw her out to the long rail and 8 in the side.
Okay. That was the 14th win for these guys. Wonder we'll see who's going to break for them.
I'm going to step away a sec.
Okay.
Feel free.
Seth and Derrick have played real clean, good communication, good cue ball control, real good breaking. And they've hit some clutch shots. Adam and Johnny have ran into a little bit of trouble. I'd say it's really uncharacteristic of them. Scotch doubles is never easy. Playing under the lights is even tougher. And then playing for a large sum of money under the lights, Scotch doubles against champions, that's no easy task. As you can see, Derrick and Seth handle the cue ball with just swiftness and great control. And they're good shot makers. All the teams that played in this are all really, really capable. A lot of it, as you notice, as it come down to the money and the champions playing, whoever wins, it's going to come down a lot to the breaking. Pattern play is pretty easy when the breaking's strong. When you have to start thinking a lot and figuring out how to solve these complex puzzles, the game gets real tough. Okay, look at all those stripes. Look at the table split. It's real interesting. The cue ball hit the 1 ball on the right-hand side from our perspective, and so you saw how the cue ball reacted, jumped up, and went towards that right side. All right, Adam, let's go, bud. There we go. Got that 3 out of trouble. Set it up pretty clean. Looks like that 7 goes. Doesn't look like there should be any trouble here for these guys. They should handle this. You got the 3 ball. You're going to be kind of maybe, if you float it, you're going down for the 2-6, or if you draw it, you might have the 7 next. Okay, we've got some contact. I think he's going to be playing the 6 ball now. Maybe get the 6 to the 2, and then you got to start working your way back towards the middle of the table. Okay, Jonathan doesn't have anything too difficult here. He can stun this up table, or he can spin it out 2 rails, and he just stuns it right at the 5 ball. Got clean. Adam should be able to cue this up pretty easy. Just stun it towards the spot. And then they should have a pretty straightforward out. Pretty simple. He might be able to take the 7 now if he doesn't like the 4. So he's trying to see the way out here. He could shoot the 7 or the 4, I believe. The 5's a little bit touchy because he does need to stun towards the spot. Looks like he's playing inside on it. So I was just saying here, James, it looks like he's trying to decide, he's trying to get commitment on one of these balls. And he's trying to get commitment to the next one. Looks like he's made up his mind. Yeah, towards the spot. See, now he just stop shot it. You cut the 7 in. The 13 stops you for perfect shape on the 8. This is Tom Cruise land, we call this in the pool world. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Perfect. You just make the ball. There's no way to F this one up unless you miscue or the other team tackles you from the blind side.
Or your arm falls off.
Yeah, I mean, there we go.
They needed this.
Yeah, let's go. Stop the bleeding. There we go. Now let's go. Break a couple.
Yeah. We need to get a couple good breaks.
Okay, Jonathan has a good break. You notice on Jonathan's cue there, I don't know how many guys have played with him, but he has an extension there that he plays with in the middle. That shown he has is really cool looking shown too. Let's see if he can keep it in action for a little bit here.
Yeah.
Every game is paramount right now. I mean, every game is really important for them.
Every ball.
Because confidence needs to be built. They need to also shake Seth and Derrick a little because right now they're like, I mean, they're just free willing it.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're playing good. I mean,
Do we get a ball? 9 ball, 3 ball. I think it was dry.
yeah.
So this breaking, this breaking is so crucial, so tough.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if your confidence is fading, it will come through in the break.
So you go 10, 12 here. Roll it forward for the 12 in the side, or is he?
I don't know. I would think so.
Yeah, that seems the wise play. That 12 is the only trouble ball, really. Then the 15's a little squirrely.
I mean, the 14's the only ball really that's
Blocked.
squirrely right now, I would think.
I mean, well, you're going 9 ball
There
now.
you go.
9 ball, 15, and then
Yeah,
it's
that
either
pretty much sets them free.
Yeah.
Yep. This rack is curtains, it looks like.
If you can get on the 11 here, you're
Now
pretty
you can
pumped.
get up and, yeah. You play 2 reels, 2 long reel, 11 straight in, or 14 if you don't get there.
Oh, like you said, 11 up to the bottom left, or down to the bottom left.
Yeah, it goes there.
That's
too.
not what he really wanted. I don't think he just underhit it a little bit.
No, but this one sets you free too.
That's a pretty standard shot
14, little stun over.
to get
stop
straight on the
shot,
13.
Stop shot on 13, yeah.
Easy. Yeah, it's all easy now. He could go to the rail and back out.
Yeah, for sure. You got meat curtains, Tyler.
Meat curtains, easy. Sleazy. Oh, boy.
Wow.
We haven't had much fire because they've been so textbook. Textbook is like the
I'm
opposite.
giving them fire.
Well,
I mean, you watch pool and it looks easy. That means they're doing what they need to do.
yeah, they're making it look easy. And it's not, as we all know.
No, but
but-
you know, these guys are prepared, and Not that Jonathan and Adam aren't, but a couple of dry breaks and, a couple of bobbled balls, couple of tie-ups,
And you're down 9 games before you
Yeah.
can say.
they need a dry break. They need a dry break and a run out, and that might get them back into this game emotionally.
I think it's dry.
Not trying to manifest that as a commentator, but
Damn, James. Say something now. What do you got next? Come
and the winning lottery numbers are
Come on, Adam. These guys need a winning lottery number right now.
yeah.
The 4 ball's tough. Okay, there's some trouble there. And the 3-5. So do you take
Honestly,
stripes?
it's a huge mountain to climb, but these guys are capable. It kind of looks to me like 6 in one and a half dozen in the other. If the 2 goes by the 13, you might be able to split to 9-4, but there's no balls to shoot afterwards. He might be trying to draw off this 13
and break
bump.
that out.
Yeah.
Don't want to get stuck down there in the barren wastelands of pain. Oh, it worked out great. Where's that 8 go? Get clean. Hey, we're good. Golden.
Yeah, he's still got shots.
He's got the 14, the 9, or the 11.
I like the 9 right here because you have the 11 right there.
Yeah, I
If
agree
you get
with
squirrely.
you. So we're going 9, 11, and then from there,
9, 11 into the 8, leave the 15.
you want to touch the 8 ball? It's dirty, dude. You don't want to touch that
I
thing.
don't know. I mean, it looks like a good stop ball where you'll have the 12 or the 15 afterwards.
Oh, a little extra push. Glad I didn't hook him.
Turbo boost, as we call it. And maybe that 14 goes into the top left.
Yeah, it
past
does.
The 7.
That's the key ball right now that I'm seeing, because everything else looks straightforward.
It also goes to the bottom right. Like,
How about taking the 11 and shaping the 14 now? If you don't get it, you got the 12
I
or
like
the 10.
that. I like that a lot.
Yep, it's natural. Just get to
Yeah.
the middle. Just medium stroke here. Power stroked it into the stuff. Touch the 8.
Oh,
And-
man. Into a world of trouble.
That 14 must not go by the 7. You could cut the 12 to the half pocket next to the side, to the top left, right? See that? To the
Yeah.
left hand side, you can cut the 12 maybe. Ooh, goodness.
Yeah. I don't think that goes.
12 off the 10.
Maybe.
I mean, a lot of maybes. This is getting tough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this has gotten real tough real quick.
Gonna have to play the 12-15 combo maybe. I don't think he can see the
I
10.
don't even know if that goes.
I think he's going off the 10 ball, or he's playing off the 10. Yeah. Oh, he just missed it. All right, well, the 11's tough.
Yeah.
The 2's blocked.
They put the ball in the way of the 2.
So Derrick's got the 4 ball or the 5 ball. Probably going to shoot the 5 if you can see it. And then that kind of gets you going and solves one of your major problems.
Yeah.
You're going to need to move the 6 out of the way for the 1. So the cleanup crew has some work to do. He's going to draw into the 3. Yeah, that's pretty smart there.
Yeah, they're all right. Not optimal, but they're all right.
You go the 4 into the 12.
I think maybe you shoot the 2 and shape the 3 right now, just getting rid of, or the 4 and shape the 3. That 3 right now is your biggest problem ball on top of the 1.
So you
which
leave.
you have to shoot the 6 before you can shoot the 1.
Yeah. But you're in place now, like you said. You shoot the 2, and then you leave the 3 so you can get on the 4. Then you got to
Or you shoot the 4 if you have the right angle. Just slide down to the spot, leave the 3. But they might be going 2-6. Honestly.
No, you got to take the 3 if you're running out.
Yeah.
You could draw off the 7 into the 1 and shape the 6. I mean, if
I mean,
something
the one
close
is
to
the
that.
one you need to shape.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna shape the 4. Then you're gonna play for the 7 long, right, up past the side a little.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
wanna
know.
get
I don't know
past
if he
the
has the
14.
angle. I don't know if he's gonna have to stun it off the rail.
You
Up.
just, yeah. I mean, obviously, you want to be on the right side of the table angle for the 7.
Underneath. Oh, he's perfect. That was a great shot.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Now see, Derrick draws it into the 1.
Now, man, I'd almost play the 6 first and just go back and forth and back, knowing you're going to have a shot on the 7.
Boom. See, just like that. Exactly
wow.
like that.
Wow.
Uh huh.
But like we were saying, that's kind of putting all your eggs in one basket.
That. Fuck. How was that for some execution, dude? That was disgusting.
Now you leave the 8 ball on the bottom, top left.
Just keep it easy and natural right there. Look at that. Yeah. Top
Yeah.
left.
They're going to be tough to beat. I say that 16-6.
Okay, these guys are on the hill.
Yeah.
Well, what sometimes, I would say too in this level, I don't know if one race is enough.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, these guys could come back tomorrow and
Have the same
it
flip
could
flop.
be the opposite. Yeah.
It almost needs to be a 2 out of 3. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch that too?
That's part of pool, though.
Yeah,
Like
17.
staying emotionally ready. Like, sure, my second run at it, I might have a better showing, but there are no second runs. So you got to show up ready. Not that Adam and Jonathan did.
I just want to see more pool, man.
Yeah, I know. I want to be leaving here before 1 a.m., but obviously I want to see a great match.
I like what Brad Peterson says there. Good play. Oh, what was there a scratch?
Yeah.
Okay, 11 pack. Here we come. Let's go. One at a time. Good players make great shots. Great players
Never have to.
don't have to. Most of the time, that's why pool looks so boring on TV. When the great players play, they just make it look so boring.
Sorry, Mike Myers. Sorry.
I don't think there needs to be a textbook button, like a fucking encyclopedia just smashes someone over the head. Dadoosh.
Yeah, like, this deserves fire, but there was nothing flashy. Sorry,
That's right. We
guys.
need the textbook, like the nun or something comes out with the textbook and just smashes the 8 ball across the way. These guys have almost put on a clinic, and it's hard to play when the other team has such great synergy, isn't missing, breaking good, and you're having a tough time getting out and you're.
Yeah. Derrick and Seth have definitely broken a lot better. They can, they could give these guys the 6 ball whenever it comes to breaking.
Right now.
Yeah.
So you got to shoot the 14 and bump the 11
Or the
here.
3.
Either one of those is a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you go cute. You got to, yes, just like that. Good shot, Adam. All right. You're out now. The 15 in the right side when you get to it, and the 8 in the left. That's the way.
You'd think so, but.
Shaping the 9 for the same pocket, then it's a stop shot, and you got the 15. Yes, just like that. Perfect. Oh, the 10's up there. I didn't even going to need to handle that now.
Yeah. I like,
Well, they're going to go 9, 15, 10.
I like the 10,
9,
15, 9, 8.
What do you like?
10, 15, 9, 8.
They're going 9, 15,
You got
10.
the whole table to play shape.
They're going 9, 15, 10. Both of those are good.
Oh, if it goes on the side, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Come on. Let's see a run out here.
Yeah. 2 rails over to the right long rail. Or you just smooth it back.
He has anything he likes. Come on. Underhit it.
That's why I like going to the other rail.
Oh, yeah.
That way you're cutting it favorably and not to a blind pocket.
Yeah, you're saying.
over there between the 1 and 5 and bounce back out.
Because you have a lot of shape the whole time.
Oh, that's the match.
Wow.
What's up, Munoz?
Tough.
Where you living at these days, bro?
Cleanup crew, aisle 17.
Yeah. Right now it's like the hazmat crew. Like we got a dead body.
Yeah. Plinko. 7's the out ball. We got 2-1-4-7-8. Here we go. Good night. Well, that was an early night, folks. It's always an honor to come commentate for these champs. Maybe next JB.
Yeah, you say a beatdown, but man, this score could have gone the opposite way so easily. All 4 of these guys are great players on any given night. You know, I know all the cliche things.
Here
but
comes the handshakes.
yeah.
Well, over and out.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in. Tell your friends about the next match. Watch the next match. Support
Maybe we'll
Piazzas.
be here for more matches.
If you like what you hear, let them know.
If Tony can talk us into it.
Have a good night. Play more pool. Hang out at Piazzas.
Good night, y'all.